in terms of the first look. It will be a learning experience for both of us. So, well, for all of us. So, yeah, I'm a cat, a detective cat, in a boxing ring, I think. Oh no, wait, that's someone hanging. Hey, freaking. She hasn't noticed that he's dead yet. Here we go. This interactive drama uses similar controls to other games of its genre. Do you still want to enable the tutorial? We'll just do that because I'm old and forget things. I thought that was me just standing there for a little while in this, on the, you know, just looking forlornly down at something, but apparently that was another. They looked like another cat hanging. Oh, you're just messing with me? I know, because I got it so long ago. I feel so bad as well. I was like, I should definitely play that. So we're going to do it. We're going to play it, Aria. I can't wait. Well, I can, because it's going to be very hard. What is this genre? Detective? Gritty detective? But you play a cat. That's absolutely fine. I'm not sure what to expect in terms of how good this is. What I don't really get is how a cat... I mean, why it's set in a world of cats and dogs. Or animals, to say the least. It's not just cats, it's cats, dogs, and... But that's me, I'm this guy, I think. Perfect LA Noire setting, sort of, you know, gritty detective noir setting, just pans around. I should be drinking a glass of whiskey. There should be like a glass of whiskey or rum.
When I walk into my office,
it's tequila.
That I'm walking among the ruins of a lost civilization.
There's all the alcohol, knew it.
Not because of the reigning
Whiskey.
disorder.
There it is.
But because it feels like the remains of the civilized person I used to be.
Where is that damn detective? I'm gonna rip his head off. I swear I'll tear his eyes out. Hey! Hand over the pictures, you bastard. Now! Otherwise, you're gonna be dead meat. Hear me, cat?
When talking to other characters, you get to choose both your questions and answers. In some conversations, you can take all the time you need. In others, you will have to think quickly and reply before your time is up. In these occasions, you can also choose to stay silent.
Do I know you? Your face rings a bell, but...
You've been spying on me. You took pictures of me with a lady.
Well, then you'll understand why I didn't really focus on your face, right?
I'm gonna kill you!
Quick time events, yeah, I can understand this quite quickly.
You!
I was right, there was going to be a bottle of whiskey. At certain moments during the game, you will need to quickly press... Okay.
Give me the goddamn pictures!
Headbutt punch, right? Yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure I can put two and two together.
I regretted hitting a guy like him.
I think headbutting is a bad idea. Yeah.
But at least I bought enough time to aim at his soft spots.
I shouldn't have headbutted that rhino. Well, I didn't. Was I supposed to be looking at the screen there? I think I may have had to dodge something there, didn't I? Yeah, I wasn't looking.
I'm gonna kill you!
It's my bad. I went to grab my coffee.
Give me the goddamn
Right, don't look away until I'm certain that...
It wasn't the first time I regretted it.
I'm going to punch him this time. No, it still hurts regardless.
Time to aim at his soft spots.
I thought we were done. The music ended everything. Shoot him.
Oh, man. You broke my jaw.
Well, now it matches your marriage.
If you show my wife those pictures, I'm dead meat. You'll ruin my life. Please.
First you tried to kill me and beg for mercy. You're the one who cheated on your wife.
Sure, the gun didn't work. So why not shed some tears?
I wasn't gonna use it, man. I've never shot a fly. And I'm no two-timer either. It only happened once, for God's sake. I'm just her bodyguard, that's all. She seduced me. I love my wife, honest to God.
Oh,
I
bodyguard.
quit the damn job for her. You can't break up a family for one tiny mistake.
The most important information you find during the investigation will be recorded in your detective notebook. When a new entry is included, a notification will pop up. Yeah, I had a little... Are we going already? We're supposed to have like some kind
Breaking
of...
up your family?
It's supposed to be late at
I don't
night,
think
and
you
then some
find
like
everybody.
Okay, how about this?
seductive
You give
lady's
me those
supposed to walk in
pictures
with a dodgy
and tell her
case.
a white lie, and I pay you 10 times what she's offering. You save my family, and you make a pretty penny. What do you say? Deal?
For as long as I could remember, I had collected nothing more than bad gigs, debt, and sorrow. My self-respect and bank account were racing to see who'd hit rock bottom first.
No deal.
You're only making things worse. You better leave before I lose it.
Look, partner, I've been asking about you. You're a good detective, but I know you've seen better days. You've had nothing but crappy cases lately, like this one. I'm offering you a way out. Money can go a long way, you know. You could try running some ads. Maybe you'll find better clients and well-paid gigs. You know, start all over? Come on, think about it. You can save my family and save yourself.
I stick to me guns. No pun intended.
I warned you. Okay, now I'm officially about to lose my cool.
When you make a decision that has a major influence on the course of events, a notification will pop up. Okay, excellent. I'm going to fuck this game then, aren't I?
You son of a...
2,
Wait, man, don't shoot.
I'm going to try and be a nice guy.
1.
Is he going to shoot him?
You are gonna regret messing with Eugene Colbert. I swear to God you will.
Why is that out of focus?
My uninvited guest had left me several gifts. First of all, a swollen hand.
You punched a rhino.
That guy's skin was hard as a rock. Second of all, an empty wallet. Business as usual.
So he's a failed
Third,
detective?
the feeling that my moral compass was far too calibrated for my own good. Last but not least, the certainty that more gifts were yet to come.
It's a lady and she has a case. Oh, wait, that's a big dude.
He's a nice guy. You'll... You see what I said about my pal Black Sad? Doesn't even know you.
I just nearly
He's
do it with a
already
chair.
offering you a seat.
Jake, how the hell am I supposed to guess it's you if you don't even knock first?
Shut up and listen, buddy. All right?
Could have used him 5 minutes
Well,
ago.
You a client.
I told you it's going to happen. A woman's going to walk in. Someone's going to be murdered. It's going to be a normal case that's going to go really deep. It's going to have twists and turns and scandal, and I'm going to end up embroiled in some kind of crazy, maybe political, possibly mafia. I hope both. It's got to be gritty. This needs to just be at night. And then they've nailed that sort of noir, like, detective. So that's definitely a bottle of whiskey. I think a bottle of tequila. I think it's a good job that I have that gun now, because I might need to take that with me. I think I might need to shoot people.
That's why we need to find him soon, or we will have a very serious problem.
Thanks for the information.
Everyone has to smoke in this
You're
Ruby.
really
It's a
coming
gritty
home.
detective
Let
drama.
me see if I have this straight.
To navigate through the different hotspots, use aids to select hotspots you want to interact with. All right, so
Bobby Yale, a boxer at Dunn's gym, has a crucial fight against the reigning champion in 2 weeks. But he disappeared 2 days ago.
Yes.
Your father, Joe Dunn, boxing manager and gym owner, hanged himself 2 days ago.
Yes.
but I bet he didn't hang himself. I bet someone suicided him.
In short, if Bobby Yale is a no-show for his fight, you'll have to pay a fine. But since you don't have the cash on hand, your father's gym would have to close.
Yes.
So you want me to find Bobby Yale?
Yes. No. Jake wants you to find Bobby.
Hmm? Then why are you here, dear?
Oh, I see. Well, first of all,
Are you sure your father killed himself? Accept my condolences. I'm your best bet. Let's start with questions. Fuck
your
all
father
that.
took his life the same day his pupil disappeared. Sorry, but something just doesn't add up.
Damn it, John. Will you take the case or not?
Sure, but it won't be cheap. Sorry, but no. We'll talk money when it's all over. We need money.
I will, but we're talking about Madison Square Garden. The stakes are high, which can only mean things will get ugly behind the scenes. Not to mention pricey.
Yes,
I've got
Mr.
a
Blackfall.
feeling.
If you find Yale and he fights, I'll be able to pay you whatever you ask for.
That the gorilla has money in this. Because he wants me to find the boxer, so I'm assuming that he's got a bet on, and the dog needs to be there to either take a dive or whatever. Looking like the orangutan looks like he is. His face set on, so they do look like that, yeah. He looks like the cat in a Batman mask. I don't know what they're going with this guy. With the cat, with John. Generic John, we'll call him. Oh, hello. I'm trying to work out what sort of character he's going to be. A good guy, a bad guy, does it by the book, or did I make that up? Oh, okay, so we have our time period.
I know you already went to Yale's apartment and found nothing, but I'll search it myself at some point. That cleaning lady, Miriam Purnell, the one who found Joe Dunn's body, she works part-time at Sam's Diner, just down the road on the left, right?
That's right.
I think I might pay her a visit as well. And the gym, of course, and see what I can find. Okay, I think I've got enough to start with for now.
I like his coat. That's a proper detective coat. I need one of those coats when I become a detective. They have a kid. Yeah, I understand how that works. I want to actually go back and look at that. Yeah, okay, I wish I did turn the tutorial off. Hello. So got to look out for hotspots. Yes, you did.
Is that done? Wow.
He was a musician. So it's going to be some kind of like jazz club we go to. I hope we go to a jazz club. Right. Notebook. Once the notebook is opened, you can go through all the notes that you've taken during the investigation. Select the character whose information you want to see in order to go on the corresponding section. The help bar in the lower part of the screen shows all the controls, blah, blah, blah. So, Eugene, unfaithful to wife, offered bribe, nope. Jake, old friend, don't know much about him, was a boxer though. Bobby Vale, promising boxer, big dude. Promising boxer at Dunn's Gym, vanished the same day that Dunn died. Dunn's Gym will have to close if he doesn't fight reigning champion Stone at Madison Square Garden. 1 for 5 Old Stamford Street, 1 to 3. Al Stone is the reigning champion, is a fucking ball. This game's weird. Fight versus Yao at the MSG in 17 days. Dunn's daughter, Sonia Dunn, hired me to find Bobby Tao. Joe Dunn, our unfortunately deceased boxing gym owner, dead owner, time of death, Sunday evening, gym was shut. Sax player. And Mary Purnell, okay, cleans gym, found Dunn's body, works at Sam's Diner, same street as Jim, which is convenient because I don't want to walk too far. Ooh, we have a deduction screen. You cannot make any deductions right now. First, you need to gather enough clues. Cool. So we need to get shit together, then we'll do that, right? Oh my god, she's frying the tutorials. Menu, yeah, okay, cool. In the main menu you can see blah blah blah. Right, continue playing. Wow. Right, I saw this. They have a kid.
I remember that fight. Back when Jake was coming up the ranks.
I want to look at that.
Looks like Dunn liked to measure his daughter and Bobby Yale each year. Sonia's measurements stop at 18, and there's a gap in Bobby's between ages 15 and 17.
Ah. See that? That's me already being a banging detective and picking up on things. What is upstairs then? I kind of want to see this bull fight. The champion's energy. During your investigation, you will find Hall of Fame sports cards. Keep in mind that it's you, not Black Sad, who finds these cards, and that the collection is not relevant to the storyline. Thank you. So there are collectibles. What's the deal with this then? Who would? Why is there a glass and a white rose here? No more on that then. That's the thing, I don't smoke. I mean, I could probably get into the drinking whiskey, you know, be a bit of a functioning alcoholic. So you can generally get a little look at everything, but it's wherever you spot anything worth looking at. This does, do you know, that reminds me of the Sherlock game that I played? What one was that one? The one that had like the Lovecraftian one to it as well, which is a really good game except for the ending. The deductions part.
Spy on Sonia.
Right. Can we go up there? No. No windows broken, though, so whoever did the killing would have probably came through the door. Probably knew him. I mean, it's got to be someone quite strong, though, if you think about it. Like, if he didn't kill himself and they made it look like he hung himself, it's going to have to be someone quite strong.
What leads a man to do something like this? Life's already dealt me a fair share of blows, but
He's had a hard time, oh, Joe Dunn.
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
All collected clues will be stored in Blacksad's mind. When you find a new clue, a notification will pop up. Once you've enough clues, you'll be able to piece them together to make crucial deductions that will help you advance in the investigation. There's something fishy about Dunn's suicide. No shit. The harder you train, the luckier you get. A lot of stuff here to read, but nothing that sort of gives me no guts, no glory. No pain, no gain. Main event, Don Lynch, Billy Parrish, 10 rounds, Emil Johnson, and someone called Frank. Right, so there's something fishy about the suicide. Why that image? Look at the image they put with that. Right, okay, well, that's been added to it, so we need to obviously... Chief Officer Smirnov, no call weekly. Oh, the Rhinoceros's wife. Can we call her? I think we're about to spill the tea.
Hello?
Blacksad here.
Please don't tell me my husband.
Yeah.
Yes, Mrs. Colbert. I'm afraid you were right to hire me.
Oh, that filthy good for nothing. I'm gonna rip his horn out.
She better pay me. Chief Officer Smirnov.
Joe Dunn, the boxing coach. You hear anything about his death?
Blacksad, is that you?
You got me. How's everything, Chief?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks for asking.
Oh, I imagine I was fired.
Joe Dunn getting himself into story. I'm too busy, John. I can't afford to put a single man on the case. Why are you asking?
You know I'm bound by client detective confidentiality privileges.
And you know I'm bound by law enforcement confidentiality. If you find anything relevant or start feeling a bit more talkative, give me a call. Always a pleasure, John.
Don't trust him. I feel like this is a cover-up. What is weekly? I feel like there's a cover-up going on. No one to be able to put on the case. There's a suicide end of.
Weekly speaking, the legend of what's news.
Hey, Weekly, this is...
John, did you get my pictures?
Yes, and...
That rhinoceros has one big horn. And the girl, hot damn. You want me to find out her name? Please. Pretty please.
No, Weekly. Look,
The Rhino
the
paid me a
rhinoceros
visit.
came by and offered me money to keep quiet.
Wow. Are we talking petty cash or big bucks?
The latter.
That's my boy. Good job, Blacksad.
Your boy Blacksad didn't take the money.
What?
Listen, Weekly.
Yeah, I know.
Who's Weekly?
The right thing to do. Yada yada yada. Okay, let's just change the subject. Hey, I heard something weird's going on at this gym. What was the name? Dunn's gym. Didn't you have a pal down there? Can I talk to him? I heard a woman's running it now. A boxing gym. Now, that's what I call news.
So he's like a Not now, yeah. He's basically a
Actually, I'm
journalist.
working on a case for the gem owner, but you're putting me on the spot here. Let me settle into things before you do anything, will you?
So am I selling stories to the press? Because that seems a bit... Is that legal? Okay, there is a back alley here, so I suppose we should have a look out there and try and discern sort of, you know, how this, if this person did kill someone, how they got in here. Are we going dumpster diving? God, there's these cards everywhere. Guy with no legs. Discourse on inequality. Not in focus. You're not police, it's not their evidence you're selling. You're I suppose not. You're a private detective, not a cop. It's up to your own moral compass to sell stories or not. But you do need to pay for the whiskey. You guys are like, yes, sell the stories, damn it. Fuck people's
Good morning to
privacy.
you.
He was a conductor on the
Blackson,
Union Rail.
Private Eye. Would you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Not at all. Proceed, Your Honor.
Well, I'm not going to ask him if he's seen anything unusual. He's blind.
Were you here on Sunday afternoon?
Yes, indeed, kind prince. I came down to watch TV after having run the New York City Marathon in record time.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Well, just like life, that was short. But then again, all things short fit me like a sock.
Is he insane or sarcastic?
It just so happens that you can, apple of my eye, do this old man a favor.
Wow, Dragoon, I
and
think I found your
bring
spirit
him
animal.
some sustenance.
Booze or food? I'm assuming booze. Okay, he wants to, This is an incredibly dark alleyway. At least to know. He's in the way of the stairs, so I'm not going up there. Right, he wants food, maybe booze, whatever one takes his fancy. The goat guy. Oh god, no, wrong button. I was trying to work out whether there was like a sprint here. Or a jog at least. Can we get the guy to jog? Oh, no, I pressed the wrong button. Don't press that. Due to the sudden unexpected death of Joe Fusard Dunn, private services to family and friends will be held at St. Fergus Church on Friday, October 14th, 6 p.m. That's... At least it's before the fight. I'll take that as well, because apparently these are everywhere. Found in my...
During the war? That's odd.
Right, I think I've done everything, but let me just quickly check in this corner. Hello, footprints. See, it's a good job when you come back in.
On the surface, it seems dry, but there's no dust, and it's damp underneath. It could have fallen the day Dunn died.
You're telling me the police didn't take one look at this and go, there's something odd going on here? What? You can ask questions, it's fine. Sturdy, I believe. Wow.
Locked. But a true detective never leaves home without his... Huh? Sometimes even the most experienced detective has to go home to get his lockpicks.
Go get your lockpicks. God damn it. You asked her about his height because that chair didn't seem tall enough. I could. I'd need to go where she's not actually there at the minute, but oh no, she was. I'll go back and I can maybe ask a question about the height. I need to ask why there was a 2-year gap between measuring the height as well. Where did the sun go? Is the phone gonna stop ringing?
I hope that wasn't a client. Although probability would suggest a cold call. Or, even worse, the War Veterans Therapy Group.
Ah, he was a war veteran.
I was pretty sure I left the lockpicks on the table.
Great. Can't find my own lockpicks. PTSD?
Police Commissioner Smirnov smoked that cigarette.
German Shepherd, I believe, or an Alsatian.
Judging by the way he put it out, he was pretty nervous. Smells good. Tasted even better the day Smirnov brought it, in exchange for a favor. A favor no cop should ever be paid for.
Okay, what's that all about then? It's a bit strange how it... Oh, fucking hell. Walt Hathaway. How we came back for lockpicks, yet we're learning a lot about you, John.
What if the only thing that keeps you going is the very thing that won't let you move on? It's too soon to say goodbye.
Oh, I thought we were going to get a flashback. I wanted to learn about his seedy past. Is there a lockpick?
What did you do to earn the admiration of a millinery culture, distant cousin?
Is there... Could do with a lock... Where the fuck did you keep your lockpicks? And clean this office, man. It's not very good. Someone comes in for a job and they're like, oh yeah, sure, could you help me solve whatever crime this is? And this place is an absolute shithole. I drink like every other detective.
You can't really call yourself a detective if you're a teetotaler. But that's not what that bottle is for.
Oh.
The truth? I use tequila to clean my lockpicks. In fact, I just finished cleaning them when that rhino walked in. Maybe we knocked them down during the fight.
Ah, take the gun.
Good old Weekly did a fine job with these pictures.
Holy shit. Rhino went for it.
I wonder if that rhino would ever have the nerve to use it.
Can we take that? Kind of makes sense if we take the gun. No, not taking the gun then. We should take that gun. Donna Blacksad? Oh, wife. Is this a wife?
Hello?
Hi, Ray.
Hi. Who are you?
Take a guess. I already gave you a clue. I know your name, so...
I don't know.
Go if I'm a
That
detective.
means I'm a detective.
No way. My Uncle John is a real detective. He's way cooler than you.
Nephew.
Wait a minute. You're Uncle John. Uncle John. I guessed it. I'm a detective, too.
You're a shit one.
It's Uncle John. I guessed it.
You got me, Ray. Congrats.
What did I win?
A warm
What do you want?
feeling.
I want a gun.
I have a gun.
Bang! Bang, bang!
Guns are dangerous, kid.
Good guys don't carry guns, Ray. You know why? Because they always end up shooting someone.
Yeah, that's why they're so cool. Oops, Mom's coming.
Terrible advice.
Ray, is that the way you say goodbye to your uncle?
Oops. Love you, Uncle John.
Now go put on your jacket.
So it's my sister.
Bang,
I thought it was
bang,
wife. I thought she was going to hang out on me.
Surprise. How are you?
Hey, Donna.
Bang, bang, bang!
Everything's fine. Don't you worry about me.
I do worry about you, especially when you tell me not to.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Hey, we're kind of in a hurry. Ray's got a dentist appointment. I'll call you soon, okay? I'm really sorry.
Sure. One last thing.
Ray, hurry up. We have to go.
Have you heard from Dad?
Have you heard from Dad lately?
Not since his last letter. Same old, same old. Okay, now I really have to go. Bye, John.
Bye, Uncle John.
It's got mugged off. Not give him a gun. I thought about it.
Sometimes I also use it to type out reports that nobody reads and invoices that nobody pays.
Right, let's go get this lockpick from under the sofa. And go back. Bosh. Oh, we're going to have to jump through all the hoops to do this, are we? Tell you what, work is not slow for you today, my
Most
friend.
detectives feel safe with a gun in their pocket. Me, I prefer lockpicks. At least I know these little fellows won't backfire.
Probably do with answering the phone.
Where the hell did you go, John? I thought you were on the case.
I am. I'm coming back. Apparently this won't let me answer anything.
Don't ignore me, John. I got you this gig. You made a crappy impression, and now Sonia has second thoughts about you. You want to keep this job? Then behave for Christ's sake.
Would not let me answer anything on that phone just then. That's a strange bug.
Where the hell did you go, John? I thought you were on the case.
Hey, I'm just
Okay.
doing my job. Next stop, Bobby Yale's place.
All right. Just try to be a bit more communicative. You made a crappy impression, and now Sonia has second thoughts about you.
That was the strangest thing that's ever happened. Is he going to sit down again? No, right. That was weird. That was really odd. Okay, so we got the lockpick. Let us go back. 2000. I think 2000? Oh, no, we want to leave. Being an idiot.
Looking back, I wish I'd never found my lockpicks. Maybe I wouldn't have gone back to the gym. All hell was about to break loose.
Oh. Can't wait. So I'm going to his house before I go to the gym.
Bobby Yale's place was on the way, so I decided to drop by, lockpicks in hand. The gym could wait.
Okay, we're going to break into this guy's place before we go to the gym. So I don't get to choose where I go. I'm guessing it's a bit of a... I'm getting carried along the story, so... Bit of a walking simulator,
Sonia and
I
Jake had
suppose.
already searched the place, to no avail.
Oh, have I got to do this?
But a good detective would have better luck. I know it might not seem like it, but... When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something.
How did you not get knocked out?
Well, well, well.
Ugh,
Long time no
rhinos.
see.
Should have brought a gun.
Actually did it. You ruined my life. But trust me, you'll pay for this now that my partner is sleeping.
Damn cat. Well done, Colbert. Now. How about this?
This isn't good.
For every wrong answer, I'm gonna give it to you with this club. Deal?
Hey, couldn't we just talk it out?
Wrong answer. First, well, second question. What the hell are you doing here?
Yeah. Why are you
private eye.
here?
Sonia Dunn hired me to find Bobby Yale.
I hate detectives.
Fuck you.
Now, where were we? What the hell are you doing here?
I just said you dick. I'm gonna be an arsehole to him.
Aren't you gonna hit me? I'm still waiting for the blows.
Happy? Alrighty. Let's try again. What the hell are you doing here?
I'll teach you to use that thing.
Glad to help you practice your club skills. You need it.
Yeah, I love honing my skills. One more time. What the hell are you doing here?
It's gonna be... Oh wait, what does this do? Cat senses. Probably should have used this to start off with. Next to the icon of each cat sense, hearing, sight and smell, a counter will show the number of stimuli that can be perceived in that particular moment. The help bar in the lower part of the screen shows related controls and their function. Okay, I was probably supposed to select that way before I took a beating. Does it do anything? Oh, you zoom. Sorry, I have to zoom.
A shamrock? Is he Irish?
And there's another one, does it? That arrow actually me not only looking in the direction.
It should start to swell any moment now.
Seriously, what the hell are you doing here?
You Irish?
Are you of Irish descent?
I've got an Irish boss, just like my friend Colbert here. I'm sure the name O'Leary rings a bell, right?
Both of them were...
O'Leary. If you live
Look
in
at
New
him.
York City, you've certainly heard of the richest bookie in town. After everything that's happened, I was beginning to feel like this case was finally moving forward.
He's a bookie.
Wrong answer.
But I was wrong.
Hey, Scorch. Is he... Oh, wait.
Now,
It's coming together
Where
now.
were we?
He's a
What
bookie.
the hell are you doing here?
Definitely gets involved in boxing. I know Colbert and his wife.
I know your friend Colbert and his wife.
Now he wants to insult you. All right, then. He's all yours. All right. Now it's your turn. I'll call the boss.
You'll be sorry for what you did to me, pal.
Desmond, we caught some damn detective snooping around Bobby Yale's place. Yeah, hired by Dunn's daughter. Safe and sound? What do you mean, exactly? Oh, sure. Will do. Colbert, stop hitting him, you beast.
What a shame. We were just getting to know each other.
I do hope there's a trash panda in this. I love trash pandas or raccoons. I like pandas. There's probably a raccoon in this. There might even be a panda in this. There's quite a lot. I didn't even get to look around his house. I just got my ass kicked and then left. Great. So the bookie had some pretty nasty, we'll call them goons,
Thanks, pal.
at the recently deceased house.
So, what else can you tell me about Dunn's death?
Well, not much. My memory's not what it used to be. You'd better ask the cleaning lady. She found the body. It should be her shift down at Sam's Diner. The place is close by. Take the main door and follow the street. Just wait till you see her. You're in for a treat, my friend.
Racial issues.
Dunn wasn't black, but he allowed you and Bobby Yale to train here.
Yeah, this was the first
Hey,
integrated
Paps.
gym in the city, I think.
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
She's hot, ain't she?
No way he was asking. More than friends? You seem to get along.
You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, I've known her since she was a baby. But she sure has grown, if you get my drift. I hadn't seen her since she left for college about 4 years ago.
She doesn't seem too upset.
It seems like her father's death didn't really upset her.
Well, she likes to play it cool, which makes her really hot.
This Fucking have a drink, you thirsty bastard.
Do you have any idea where Bobby Yale could be?
Not a clue.
I dropped by Bobby Yale's apartment. I think he might be involved with O'Leary, the bookmaker.
You sure? Yale had some dark years, no doubt, but Dunn turned him into a decent guy. I'm no detective, but I wouldn't follow that lead.
Family.
Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
Yeah, and his wife, Bobby's mom, died shortly after. Dunn is the closest thing the family the poor kids had ever since.
So he didn't have a mum or dad. Career.
If Yale's gonna fight the reigning champion, he's got a big career ahead of him.
He hasn't lost a single fight since he turned pro. The little bastard beat the socks off me a few years back.
He looks like a beast. Past.
You said Yale joined a gang back in the day? Know which one?
Hell, I don't know, John. This is New York City. There are more gangs than people.
That doesn't make any sense.
What was Joe Dunn like?
He was a decent man. Have you seen all those slogans on the wall? Those motivational phrases? Joe really believed in them. All of them.
Saxophone player.
He played the saxophone, right?
Yeah, pretty well for a white boy. But he quit when his wife died. Makes no sense, right? I mean, nothing draws chicks like the brass. Why quit when you're finally free? Ha 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 ha.
He looks very angry at me constantly. How you doing,
Did
Paps?
Joe Dunn drink?
Only for a while, back when his wife died. But eventually he quit. After that, he'd only drink on special occasions.
I'm assuming so, Invictus. There's like a racial tension here. Like
I better
there's,
let you get back to your
especially
drills.
by what's on the locker. So they've kept the racial tensions they had for the times, but it's very hard to tell who's of what race because they're animals. So it's a very confusing distinction to make, really. It's called Black Sad. It's a gritty detective game that you play as a cat. That's as far as I've got with this right now. Like, I can't really figure out the whole reasoning behind why they're all animals, but I don't suppose it's that important. That's a baseball bat and a
Smells like paint.
Confederate flag. Oh, it is got a racial tension to it. Is that supremacists? Yeah, supremacists believe that God created Earth to be dominated exclusively by the white race. Leaders of the radical organization stand by Arthur Tucker, dog kneeling. 1 of 7 members arrested during the riots. There you go. It does have connotations for that, isn't it? Mr. Tucker, an amateur boxer, allegedly broke a police officer's jaw.
Bastards.
Huh. It is the times.
The proud South.
Interesting. And are we going to completely overlook the baseball bat and the bloodied rag then?
Of course.
Let's break into a load of lovers. I'm not really sure. Oh, another shamrock.
What the hell?
Whoa.
Jake, give me one good reason not to smash in your face. What the hell are you doing in my locker?
Oh, that was his locker.
I'm a detective. That's what I do.
Yeah, and my friend too. Well, that's what I thought.
Get off me.
Sometimes, John, I could just punch you.
Interesting. He seems to not have any issue with... Well, he must have an issue with what's on that locker.
The racist brain is so full of hatred that there's no space for trifles such as common sense or, say, spelling. But this most cultured writer spotted the error and attempted to correct it. Not sure what to make of the outcome.
Holland, other poems, Abraham Greenberg. Is that relevant? Huh, feels like the great strength quickly that we're using this biophysical culture appliance, which happened to be wrapped around the blind, legless dog in the alleyway. How did the dog get that? Two deductions. Right, let's do some detective work. Jack got mad when he found me searching his locker. There's a paint stain on the gym floor. There's a smudged racial slur. Same towel in Arthur Tucker's locker. Why do footprints go? I'm assuming these two are connected. No. No. There's a blood stain. There's a stained towel in Arthur Tucker's locker. Apparently there's two. There's two deductions here that I can't put together. So, funnily enough, it's not those two then. No? Okay. It's got to be those two then. It's apparently not. No, okay. As much as he says there is, I'm not putting anything, I'm not deducting anything from anything there. Can I have another look at... No, okay, I'm guessing I can't. Let's ask some more questions. Oh wait, let's go this way first. Farding is the key to success. Why is the key spelled K-E-E? We're going to catch someone having a shit. No dong, no glory. These guys think they're hilarious. It's good wisdom. The harder you bang, the muckier you get. Okay. And there's nothing on this side of the room. No. Should we have another look in this? Do you reckon he'll be bothered if we have another look in his locker?
Damn.
Ah.
I'd forgotten that Jake used to work for Natalia. This proves I was right. It's too soon to move on.
And he also has a shamrock. Alright, so there's paint on the floor. Footprints that no one wants to talk about. Is there anything more from you?
Please, Jake.
Damn it! I told you to leave me alone!
I think he failed as a bodyguard. So let's find out where these footprints lead. All the way along. Not up the steps. And they lead out the door. And disappear? There's those rope thingies.
Hi,
Who are you? Oh, yeah. You bring my lunch?
Oh, I need to get you lunch.
Hound. I mean, cat.
Craving anything in particular?
do you want anything in particular?
Nothing particular. Just something that fits in my mouth. Anything with cheese. Yeah, cheese. Lots of cheese.
You watch cheese. Good man. Right, should we have a little chat with the daughter before we leave, and then we'll go and speak to her in the diner? Okay, the footsteps lead out the door, then completely stop. Which doesn't make any sense to me, because one would think that they'd keep going. Ah, go away, I don't want to go on that. And do we reckon the box is dead or missing? Like, just missing? I have a feeling just missing, but in hiding, possibly? Oh, he made me jump.
Miss Dunn, can I run a couple of
Oh, okay.
questions by
Where you
you?
going?
If they'll help you find Yale,
Okay.
go
No
ahead.
problem. Enjoy. Is Patrick okay?
It shouldn't be.
Okay. No worries. You feeling a bit better?
Yeah.
Did you and your father get along?
Let's just say our relationship got better when I left for Sunny University. An 8-hour drive from here.
Meaning?
I'll lay it out for you, Mr. Blacksad. My father, Joe Dunn, disappeared the day my mother died. He became a shell of himself. Joe Dunn, my legal guardian. A man who gave me food, shelter, clothing, and an education. And that's more than you need to know.
Did you get along with Bobby Yale?
Did she not answer that?
Forget it.
I wouldn't give a damn about him if it weren't for this stupid Jim his stupid fight is supposed to save. Happy?
Don't believe that.
What do you think about Mary, the cleaning lady?
Can't say. I barely know her. And I'm not one who's quick to judge other people.
What are the documents?
What's in those papers you're going through?
Red tape.
Great. If you find something, please let me know.
I thought you were the detective. You do your job, and I'll do mine.
She's a bitch. I don't like her. Do you want me to solve this? What do you know about Jake?
What can you tell me about Jake?
I thought you were friends. Guess I was wrong. He and my father were friends, so don't go down that road.
Cool. Thanks for all that.
That's it for now. I get it. You don't like me. But there's something you need to know.
I'm all ears.
Pain is no excuse for bad manners.
I know this must be tough, but it's no excuse to treat me like that.
Duly noted, Mr. Blacksad.
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth.
Okay. God damn, how many of these cards are there? Ah.
I'd like to take a look inside that safe now. Could you give me the combination?
She ain't giving me the combination.
My mother's birthday used to be the combination, but I already tried it.
Seemed like a happy family.
She knows the combination as well.
Dunn's room had quite a view.
Not much else. We are getting nowhere fast. I mean, I'm starting to see how people's dots are starting to connect in terms of the bookie and the boxer and the gym owner now all makes sense. This Shamrock thing that keeps coming up makes less sense. We'll see. It says I have 2 deductions here, and I have no idea how they connect then. I think, could those 2 be connected because the Shamrock was in there? Boom, they are connected. All right, here's
you
making
have that pen, Jake. What mess are you in?
Jake wants to say that he works for O'Leary. Okay, so we connected 1. Who did the footprints at the gym belong to? Wife's birthday doesn't open the safe. It's smudged with racial cells painted on the locker. There's a paint stain on the gym. There are cards with staff information. A racial slur, possibly? They are. Fair enough.
Arthur Tucker painted the racial slur on Yale's locker.
So Tucker paints the... Oh. Wait, so why you work... You're friends?
Okay, Jake.
I told you.
Desmond O'Leary.
Huh?
I know you work for him.
Now
Right.
you're just making stuff up. Why would you say that?
I'll
I
be
saw the
honest.
shamrock in your locker. I know what it means.
Okay, let's say you're right. So what? What are you gonna do, huh?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
We're
You're my
pals.
friend. For
I
now.
won't do a thing. But please, tell me the truth.
Okay, I guess I should have said something. Business isn't going that well lately. Natalia was my last well-paying job, and it's been a while. Then O'Leary shows up and offers me a bodyguard contract. What was I supposed to do?
I get it.
Yeah, I understand.
Seriously, you don't seem like the type to accept shady offers.
I'd never say yes to a job like that. I've done my fair share of shady jobs.
I've done things like that, and worse, but I'm not proud of them. This very morning, for example.
Hey, O'Leary might run an illegal gambling operation, but it's not like he's killing people or conning widows. And I'm just a bodyguard. I make sure no one gets hurt. What I do, including my contract and paycheck, is 100% legal. How bad can that be?
Is he though? I mean, I'm
O'Leary
guessing. I'm
pays you
assuming he
dirty
is.
money, and you're part of a criminal organization. There's no two ways about it. But that's not what bothers me.
You're covering up O'Leary's role in Joe Dunn's death. I
know
don't
you're
think he
covering
played a
up
role.
O'Leary's role in Joe Dunn's death.
Huh? O'Leary? No way. I mean, I don't think so.
Jake, please.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it now. I was here the day Dunn died.
Go on.
I had to take care of some business for O'Leary. He makes me wear the shamrock when I work for him. As you know, I left the damn thing in my locker. So, I decided to come in the back door. Joe had mentioned he'd been painting that afternoon, but I forgot.
He was painting the gym when he died, so why would he just hang
I
himself?
stopped in my tracks when I saw him screaming bloody murder at Bobby Yale at the top of the scaffold.
What was he saying?
What exactly was he saying?
Something like, if you do that, I'll call off the fight and make sure you never set foot in this gym again. I didn't want them to see me, so I left.
So Dunn argues with Yale.
Why didn't you tell me?
I thought you'd be pissed off.
Well, you were wrong.
I'm sorry, John. I should have said something.
You owe me one.
You should have. Let's just say you owe me one, all right?
You sure drive a hard bargain, John. All right.
Time to go. I need to think about everything you just told me.
So he was painting at the time. The footsteps were not yours, though. Is there any more to you?
Do you remember anything else about Joe Dunn and Bobby Yale's argument?
No, not really, no. Only Joe yelling. If you do, I'll call off the fight and kick you out of the gym.
Racial issues.
Not all folks are as open-minded as Dunn. I happen to know who painted the lockers. Arthur Tucker.
I knew it. I knew it was him, that bastard. I'm gonna whip the white out of him.
Not sure whether or not that's going to pan out well for me in the end. Right, so we've discovered a little bit more. They're arguing up on the scaffolding while he was painting. Footsteps. The paint gets spilled. I think, do you reckon the boxer did it? No, the boxer wouldn't have hung him. I don't think it's in him to do that, but he's gone on the run, or he's in hiding because he thinks he's going to be blamed for the murder. Right, we need to go to the diner. Get some cheese style, some kind of cheesy dish for our blind one-legged friend, or clearly not that way, because that just... Can I? Not right, no. We're back this way then. Because he's obviously not going to give us any information. Do we go? Do I just...
I'd prefer a yellow Cadillac, but I can't complain.
Are we driving? Can we drive to the cafe? Apparently not, we're walking. So then, yeah, we're going to now go to the diner and speak to the cleaner who found him.
Mary Purnell, the person who found Dunn's body, works a block away from the gym. I'm certain she can give me the kind of information that...
Hey! Watch where you're going, you
Is
jerk!
that a bulldog?
You looking for trouble, moron?
Sorry.
Sorry. Really, I'm sorry.
You better be, you wuss!
Everyone in this town or city is very mad. There's loading screens, believe it or not. It doesn't just go black. I do have a loading bar behind me. There we go, Sam's diner.
And there you go. We'll miss you at Sam's Diner. Come back soon.
That was someone important.
Welcome
Who
to
was
Sam's
that?
Diner. What can I get for you?
Drew, thank you for 62 months. Fucking hell, how you doing, buddy?
Private Eye. I work for Sonia Dunn. I need to ask you some questions about Joe Dunn.
Sure, but I'm working right now. Maybe later?
Please.
Can I give a shout out? I appreciate it.
As soon as possible.
Hey, dude, how you doing, buddy?
You can help me.
Have a
Alright.
break. Let's talk. What can you tell me about Sonia?
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
I barely know her, but she looks like a smart girl, poor thing.
Where could Bobby Yale be?
Any ideas where Bobby Yale could be?
How am I supposed to know? He's rarely there when I clean the gym.
Oh, you're still off?
Bobby
You're so
seems like a
lucky.
nice kid, but I barely know him.
What do you think about Jake?
What do you think about Jake Ostiambi?
Who? Who's that?
A big gorilla. Boxer, too. A friend of Joe Dunn's.
Oh, yeah. I barely know him. I don't like how he looks at me.
Does Japan might start using AI to localize their stuff, like anime video games, to say English, for example? I'm doing very well, Drew. Thanks for asking. Oh, okay. So you have like a longer break over the festive season. Fair enough. Oh, have you enjoyed your holiday off then? Oh, was it going to improve it then?
Can I ask you about your job?
Which one?
The gym. Why would I ask about the diner?
It's been, 4 or 5 years? Although, I don't think I'll be able to set foot in there again.
This must be really hard for you. I'm sorry.
We'll do the diner to cover all the
Tell me
bases
about your
then.
work here in the diner.
Oh, it's wonderful. I love it. My boss.
Oh, glad to hear that.
Do you work anywhere else?
Other than the diner and the gym, you don't work anywhere else, right?
I wouldn't have the time, although I'm not sure I want to continue working at the gym.
Yeah, when you find a dead body in there. I wouldn't quit if I were you.
If I were you, I wouldn't quit. Trust me, it might be painful at first, but time heals all wounds.
Joey used to say the same thing. Maybe. I don't know.
Miracles done, Joey. Joe Dunn.
Let's talk a bit more about Joe Dunn.
How was he outside the gym?
How was Joe Dunn outside the gym?
I wouldn't know. I only saw him at the gym or right there. That was his spot. I think everyone liked him.
What do you remember?
Can you tell me how you found Dunn's body?
Well, I thought I was alone. I clean early in the morning before Mr. Dunn comes in.
Oh, so you have keys to the gym.
Yes, of course. There was paint on the floor, so I thought it'd be a busy morning. And then I saw him, hanging there, like a baby mobile over a crib. Then I think I panicked. When I calmed down, I called the police and waited outside. Sorry, that's all I can say.
Don't worry. But if you remember anything else, let me know.
It's a cat. I look at an article for the crap accusations examples. Yeah, man, I'll read it. What kind of boss was
What kind
Dunn?
of boss was Joe Dunn?
A good one. Always paid on time, never raised his voice. If I asked for the day off, he even cleaned the gym.
Thanks, but I still don't get why he...
So you thought it was a
committed
cow
suicide.
hanging? He was a widower.
His wife died years ago. Maybe he never got over it.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe he did. That was a long time ago.
He had money issues.
Maybe he simply had money issues.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be. The gym didn't really get that dirty lately.
Problems with his daughter?
I heard his relationship with his daughter wasn't ideal.
Oh, really? Poor man. I don't have kids, but that has to be really hard.
Can I have a hamburger?
Can I have a hamburger, please?
Oh, sure. Regular or cheese?
Cheese. Very
I think I'll get a
cheesy.
cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to give it to a blind, legless...
You want
I believe
fries?
it might be a
A
dog
drink?
down there
No,
anyway.
that's it.
Okay. Is that for here or to go then?
To go, please.
Fuck
One
all duck.
cheeseburger to go, Sam.
Okay.
Oh!
They look puffy and tired. Sleepless nights? Hectic days? Or has she been crying? Perhaps all of the above.
I'd say crying. Since they're animal people, what do they eat for dinner? Apparently burgers. I'm still trying to get my head around the whole animal thing.
Her handwriting is nice and neat.
Hey, Jabble. Unplayable 1 star. Yeah, she's. I don't actually. I didn't look for whiskers, funnily enough. It's quite difficult to. There we go.
Smells tasty. My pal is going to lick his chops. Smells like
No whiskers. Yeah, you're right. No whiskers.
cinnamon and burgers.
I reckon she was romantically involved with Joe. That's what they're trying to heavily imply anyway, which means that it has no effect on anything, though. Why would it have any effect on anything?
Your burger is ready.
Can I have a dartboard in the diner? What is that? Is that a dog? No, that's not a dog, is it?
All right, I'll let you enjoy your meal.
4 people used the back door that very same night.
What?
It's a goat?
Well, I might be blind
Oh, yeah.
bad, but
Good for-
as you can certainly see, I have 2 wonderfully functional ears.
4 people.
Thank you very much for remembering the cheese, by the way.
You could have probably just
4 people
chewed
used
it.
the back door 2 days ago?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, we're on to something. Buy people
Who was the
cheeseburgers
first
and get
person to use
answers.
the back door?
Someone big unlocked the door.
Someone big
stepped
unlocked it?
inside, then came right back out.
Right, okay. Someone big unlocked the door. Second person.
Who was the second person to use the back door?
A man, just a few minutes after the first person. He came back out muttering, "Ungrateful bastard." Then he threw something in the trash and walked back in. Oh, no, wait. Before that, he gave me a coin. A coin? I mean, do I look like I need spare change, huh? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm staying at the Million-Star Hotel, for God's sake.
The third person.
Who was the third person to use the back door?
Judging by the quiet footsteps, I'd say it was someone small. I'd say it was about 30 minutes after the second person came out. Whoever it was threw something in the trash and stood in front of me for a moment. Then I heard a click. And finally, I heard trailing laughter in that direction.
Who was the fourth person to use the back door?
Someone big. I recall heavy breathing. The person left in a hurry, running in that direction.
Who had the gun? That's now in my office. The chest
There's a
expander
chest
is important.
expander in your cart.
A what expander?
A thingamajig with 3 springs.
Oh, the thingamajig with springs. Oh, I got it from the trash back there.
You were acting a bit strange before, but now you seem fine. Why is that?
Hey, you got great vision, sense of smell, and hearing. Why is that?
Well, I'm a cat.
Well, I'm a goat.
Well done on goat, perhaps you're right, it's a goat.
I wonder what it's like to be blind. Would I cope?
I would hate that. Blind, no. I'd rather be deaf. There's the
Looks like
paint
someone
can.
used it as a punching ball. Looks like someone used it as a punching ball.
Oh, okay, we've already done that one. Haven't we already done this?
I wonder what it's like to be blind. Would I cope?
Apparently there's another 2, or is that another strange janky bug? Paint can.
Where did you get that paint can?
In the trash can in the back. A paint can and a thingamajig with springs. What a night!
I'm guessing we're not going to be allowed to have it, like, you know, because it's certainly fucking evidence.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Hold on a minute. No, we can't look at it. But those were the 2 things. How has he ended up with them? And I'm guessing we can't look in there anymore. No, it doesn't come up. So 4 people. So it was an arranged hit. And we have deductions. According to Jake, Dunn had a strong argument with Yao while he was painting the scaffolding. There's something fishy about Dunn's suicide. There's a paint stain on the gym floor. I mean, it could be those 2, but I don't think they're connected. Oh, there's 3 here. No. Someone threw... Okay, then. So... Someone threw that in the trash. Threw that in the trash. Nope, can't connect those. So the Strong Arm while Wei was painting the scaffolding. Someone threw a chest expander in the trash. Oh wait, it's it's got to be the wait. Yao's locker in the chest expander.
Well, I know this much. The chest expander in the trash belongs to Yale.
Yao killed Dunn with a chest expander? The chest expander in the trash belongs to Yale. Which doesn't help anyone because I know we don't even know where Yale is. Any more information from you, perhaps? Joe or Joey?
Joe Dunn or Joey Dunn?
Huh? Nobody called him Joey. Well, maybe his wife. Although, she didn't call him anything after she died.
He did get romantically involved with the waitress. Cleaner, whatever you want to call her. Ha. Now, it was his wife's birth date, which was the code to the safe. So if he gets romantically involved with the waitress, cleaner, it would be her birth date, which will get us into that safe. So if she was an employee...
Sonia's measurements stop at 18.
There's no birth dates on that
Bobby's
either.
between ages 15 and 17.
Which means possibly... Does the cleaners... Does it have the cleaners details on there?
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth.
Date of birth? So can we not...
Big, bright eyes. Looks well rested. Either she didn't mourn her father, or she really knows how to work that makeup.
Cleaner cared.
Nice and steady heartbeat.
Damn, how good is this guy, this cat's senses? Jesus.
What the?
What's wrong?
Someone's taking pictures from the rooftop.
Are you sure?
I'll go take a look.
Ooh.
Now, who's that rope for, Miss...
Weekly.
Weekly.
Oh, crap, save him.
What the hell are you doing here?
Jesus, they really lost a weird little dude. He's gonna end up dead.
Hey, look! Isn't that Cassidy?
Uh-oh. Walrus.
Don't change the subject, you sad little...
Why don't we settle this over ice cream, huh, John? Just like in the good old days.
I could go for some ice cream.
How did you get up here?
I'm that easy to bribe, by the way.
I don't want anyone to see
Ice cream.
you.
I'm down. Ah. I wondered about that because I was curious to see whether or not we were going to be able to drop the stairs. Maybe that's how they got in. And oh no, they used the door. When there was 4 of them.
Everyone, even the most hapless of creatures, has a gift. Something that makes them special, that makes them worth knowing. Foul-smelling Weekly is no exception. No matter what he does, it's impossible to stay mad at him for too long.
This bourbon shake is delicious. Want a taste?
You know I don't like milk.
Your loss. So, Joe Dunn hangs
The
himself,
cat doesn't like milk.
leaves his gym to his daughter, which makes her the first woman to run a boxing gym, I think.
I'm not
The
going
real
to tell
question
you.
is, why did he commit suicide?
Well, it's pretty obvious.
Is that so? Care to shed some light on this, Sherlock?
Well, there's no need to look for reasons. People hang themselves every day out of sadness. And stuff like that. End of story.
Corruption got the best of him. He had money troubles. His daughter didn't love him. Heartbreak.
It's clear that his daughter didn't love him. I don't have kids, but imagine having one that doesn't love you. Seems like a good enough reason to hang yourself, especially if you're a widower. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just a hunch. I wouldn't bet my life on it. I've got other suspects, like O'Leary, the bookmaker.
Desmond O'Leary? The same O'Leary
He
who used to date
looks
Helen
proper
Moore?
snaky,
America's
didn't he?
Sweetheart? Now
Did he
that's
now?
a woman.
Oh, he had an affair.
Who was that guy?
Come on. You've never heard of Frank Cassidy? The president of the Boxing Managers Association?
Here we
He's
go.
also Stone's agent, Bobby Yale's rival.
Oh, more suspects
You might
enter the
know why
fray.
Dunn killed himself, right?
I decided to ask Weekly to investigate Cassidy. My reasons?
Get real info.
Weekly was right. Cassidy could have known why Dunn killed himself. Weekly had already proven to be nosy. The farther I kept him from the gym, the better. But with Weekly, you just never know what the best approach might be. Should I give him an order or a subtle suggestion?
Subtle suggestion.
Yeah, you might be right about Cassidy. But, it won't be easy to make him talk. He seems like a pretty tough cookie. Only a thorough and efficient detective could pull it off. But the problem is, I already got enough on my plate.
You're a lucky man, John Black said.
I don't follow.
You just found the thorough detective you need.
He's gonna die.
Of course.
I'm gonna get
What a
this
great
thing
idea.
killed.
How did I not think of you?
That is a
Hey,
huge Sunday.
Don't sweat it. But you'll have to do me a favor. Tell Sonia Dunn that a legendary journalist from What's News wants an interview.
Weekly, please.
Well, if not, bye-bye, Cassidy.
I'll tell Sonia you were spying on her.
You know, there's a third option. What if I tell Sonia to sue you for spying on her?
You wouldn't.
Try me.
Okay, you win.
Get on with it. It could be a fox, to be fair. I couldn't even guess the blind legless goat, so I'm not going to go out on a limb and start being like, it's that animal and look like a tit. So I don't know. Probably a fox.
So, was there really someone on the roof?
Yeah, he ran away.
Yeah, but he was faster than me. I couldn't get my hands
Could
on
be a
him.
A
weasel.
fast spy and a slow detective. This must be my lucky day.
Why does she want me to investigate? Go on then. What was Cassidy
I saw you
doing here?
arguing with a guy named Cassidy. What did he want?
You remember the fight that needs to take place in order to save this gym?
Well, Cassidy manages Yale's rival, Stone, the reigning champion.
If Bobby doesn't
Christ,
show up,
just look
he'll
at
lose money. Maybe not a lot, but enough to care.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
That's right. I'm assuming we're still not going to be able to get the birth date of the cleaner and be able to get into that safe then.
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to just tell me the same thing.
Address and date of birth.
Because if we could get the date of birth of the fucking cleaner he was clearly banging, we'd be able to get into that safe. But no, we don't want to look for that, do you, Black Sad? Right, Weasel is now going to start investigating Cassidy. Sorry, not Cassidy. The bookie who seems sus as fuck.
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
Don't know if he's going to know anything more. Can we ask him about Cassidy? No, keep training. Should we go back to the diner maybe and talk to her? Why does that come up? Can we do something
I
with
once
that?
shredded a bag like that, just out of pure rage.
Oh, okay. Oh, I tell you what we'll do before we leave. We'll use the phone. Then we'll go back and speak to the waitress, because I've got a feeling she was way more involved with Joe. And she ain't telling us why. I don't know if we... Oh, we can't call Weekly. We can only call Smirnoff. I wonder if he knows anymore.
Smirnoff.
Hey, it's me again. Thing is, Joe Dunn's daughter hired me.
All right, thanks, Joe. But I still don't get it. Any signs of foul play?
Dunn had no reason to not to kill himself.
I just don't get why this guy would hang himself. The gym wasn't making him rich, but one of his pupils was on the rise. Headed straight for Madison Square Garden.
Well, there's more to life than business. We all have dark secrets, John. Am I right?
So, are you going to help me?
Do I have dark secrets?
Client detective privileges. Anyway, I'm afraid I don't have anything useful to share. And it seems like you don't either. But if you do find something, give me a call.
For old time's sake.
We've been friends for a long time.
And you think this is what two friends talk about on the phone? Good to hear from you, John. Take care.
Good stuff. Cool. What a dick. I suppose back to the diner then. There's not much else we're gonna... Unless we can go up and go across that... Hold on. There's another thing I just thought about. When we were up on the roof... We'll say Weasel? That's how the Weasel got across. Could we do the same thing? Well, I think before we do the diner, we get on the roof, see if we can go across that roof. See what's across there. Because if that's how the Weasel got across, maybe there's somebody else who can get across, or maybe there's something on the other side. To give us a little bit more info. Or am I not going to be able to use it now? Where was it? Here, wasn't it? Nope, it's gone. It just showed us how he did it. It's got to be the diner then. Yeah, we've exhausted everything else. All right, we'll go to the diner. Ask a few more questions of her. So somebody throws a trash can, and then one of the... Could have our murder weapon. Although, no. Oh, yeah, no, it could be the murder weapon, and then they hung him to make it look like suicide, so... It's not completely out that remit. I wonder if she'll give us her birthday. Be like a really weird question to ask. I go, what is your date of birth? Oh, hold on a minute. What's this? For Sonya Dunn.
Thank you, Mr. Blacksad.
Does the postman always leave your mail on the floor?
I don't know, I...
What's wrong?
It's my mother's wedding ring.
Was it stolen? Whoa.
Stolen?
I don't know. My father wore it on his pinky finger after she died.
Not always, apparently.
Will you find out why?
I'll try. But there's something else I'm worried about. This might have something to do with
Don's murder and Bobby Yale's disappearance.
your father's death and Bobby Yale's disappearance.
Oh my, yes. It could be. Will you please give me a moment?
Of course.
She's had a moment. Go back in there. Oh, wait. We have deductions. Oh, no, wait. No, we're already back in. I need to ask you some questions. Are you feeling better? I'm going to ask you some more questions.
I need to ask you some questions.
Go on.
I put the investigation before Sonia's feelings. I don't care.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
I've got a fucking job to do. Alright, that's all that was. Great. We have deductions. Mary has nice neat handwriting, according to Jake. There's paint on the floor. According to Jake, Dunn had a strong argument with Yao while he was painting. Weekly took very explicit photographs of the rhino and his lover. Dunn's wife's wedding ring was in an envelope with Sonia's name handwritten on it. The handwriting.
Okay. Mary put the wedding ring in the envelope and wrote Sonia Dunn on it. But why did she have the ring in the first place?
Right. To the diner. Perhaps you were right. For animals, they have oddly human hands. Yeah, I think they need to try and make it so you could wear a ring on it. They don't have paws. Oh, we have another one. So Mary put the ring in the envelope. Who did the footprints at the gym? Someone threw a paint can in the trash. There's paint stain on the floor. There's something fishy about son's suicide. Mary calls Dunn Joey.
Were Mary Purnell and Joe Dunn an item?
We're saying this way before you got your head round to that one, mate. Oh, more. We're putting more and more together. Yeah, Mary and Dunn were seeing each other. Dunn's wife's birthday doesn't open the safe, but I bet Mary's does, which is what I've also been saying.
What if Mary's birthday is the combination to the safe?
I'm a better detective than you. Do we have any more? We do. Mary's birthday might open the safe. There are cards with staff information on Dunn's table. If it will let me. There we go. Which I've been also saying. Wait for it. No. Right. Hold on a minute. Let's go and open that fucking safe. How long was I saying that for? This whole time I've been like, we need to look at that. Right, let's have a look in this safe.
And there it was, Mary's birthday.
God, I'm good.
Weeks prior to that very day.
Right, we have a birthday. Let's open this safe. Use Sonia date to use Mary's birthday. We also have a gun. Ah, business insurance policy. Mary Penn's at both items safe. They were clearly an item. Last will and testament of Joyce's are done, so you left a will.
You open the safe?
Yeah, and I think you need to see this. Can you tell me what it says?
All right. I think this might be useful for the investigation, Mr. Detective. He left everything to me, except some boxing trophies and knickknacks that'll go to Bobby Yale.
Do you think Bobby Yale read it?
Do you think Bobby Yale read it before he disappeared?
Maybe.
Everything goes to you, though. When was it signed?
When was it signed?
It was written 4 years ago, just weeks after I moved to Buffalo.
Right, okay. You're one lucky lady.
Congratulations. You're one lucky lady.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
All right. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, and it's, yeah, your dad's dead, yeah. Was it probably, yeah, you're not that lucky, are you?
A few bucks. Just petty cash. I never would have taken Dunn for a gun owner.
Gun in, done, safe. So the only important thing really is the insurance policy. Let's talk about the gym's
Never
insurance.
asked about the gym's insurance.
That's exactly what I'm reading now. So far, it looks like your standard small business policy.
Oh, God, I'm going to try the weekly
You see,
thing.
I've got this friend. He's a journalist, and the thing is, well,
Yeah, go on, see if we'll do it.
he would like to interview you.
Why?
A woman running a boxing gym? That's quite the story.
And how did this friend of yours find out, exactly?
I'll just...
Well, you know how these things...
I don't even want to hear you. I just hope you prove your professional worth before the day is over.
I'm not really impressing her much, am I? Is she really... Go on, I'll tell her.
I think I know who had your mother's ring.
You do?
She tricked your father into marriage? No, I don't know yet. I'm going to go back and speak to Mary.
Second thought. I don't really know.
Let's
Not
go speak to
knowing
Mary.
seems to be one of your strong suits.
Let's go speak to Mary. Mary might be able to shine a little bit more light on what Joe was up to. I have a feeling that Mary didn't have anything to do with the murder, and I feel like she feels sorry for Sonia, although she shouldn't, because Sonia's a dick. But why hide that she was romantically involved with Joe? She must know more than she's letting on. And how long are they be? Why did she have the wedding ring? That's weird. Were they married? Did they get married in secret, do you think? But used his dead wife's wedding? No. No, that's surely not. Joe wouldn't do that. I thought that fucker was following me for a sec then.
I know you're hiding something.
What?
You're suffering more than letting on. I know about Joey Dunn. Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I just found out it was a week ago.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. I'm sure you received wonderful presents. For example, Your date of birth used as the combination for Dunn's safe.
That was delightfully issued.
My goodness. I can't talk here. My shift is over in 10 minutes. Can you wait a while?
Don't get murdered in that time.
Can I get a refill over here, Mary?
Was she having
Coming
it
right
with
up.
that? Yeah, I hope so. I'm assuming that's what they were going with. Because she's not a cat, is she? Is she a lamb in that? Or is she a cat? I couldn't really tell. Because that explains the no whiskers.
Mary Purnell, the angel Joe Dunn found in his golden years.
We'd been seeing each other for almost 2 years. It all started with, well,
2 years together.
weekdays I start cleaning the gym at dawn, before my shift at the diner. Joey always came in early, just a little after I got there. He used to say it was the best time for the worst task of the day.
Oh, I know exactly what he meant. Say no more. Paperwork.
He really hated it. One morning, he saw me crying. I was having a rough day and...
He tried to make you smile.
He pointed at the coffee machine. You need a cup of joe and some fresh air. That was the first of many cups on the rooftop.
Which
Dunn.
is where Dunn seduced you.
That word is a bit too much, Mr. Blacksad.
I had no choice. There wasn't. I
You
should
might
have said
be
nothing.
too young to
be
understand
fair.
this, but real love has little to do with seduction. One day, we realized those rooftop coffees were the best part of our day. So we began to spend more time together.
But you never told anyone.
Why the secret?
Why did you keep it secret?
For Sonia's sake. She and Joey drifted apart after her mother's death. He was afraid that our relationship would only make matters worse. Until one day, on the rooftop, we realized just how serious our relationship was. And we decided to turn those moments into a lifetime.
He proposed.
So he asked you to marry him.
Yes, of course. He gave me the wedding ring and we decided to tell the world. He said he needed to share that happiness with his little girl. Turns out, he wasn't that happy after all.
Did you want Sonia to find out?
What about you? How did you feel about telling Sonia?
Maybe you already noticed, I have a slight cold. I really should be heading home.
Maybe you should cover your neck? Too much coffee and fresh air?
Too much coffee and fresh air?
Why? Why would you say that? I lost my scarf a while back, not sure where. And now, if you'll excuse me, that's my bus stop. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Blacksad.
New clue. Mary has a cold. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? What does Mary having a cold have to do with anything? Gun in the safe.
Did you know Joe Dunn had a gun in his safe?
No way, man. He hated firearms. Although... when Bobby Yale was a teenager, he went through a crazy phase. Even dropped out of the gym and joined the gang. Nothing serious. Early one morning, he broke in the gym. Joe was already here and caught him red-handed. Bobby pointed the gun at Dunn and ordered him to open the safe. So, Joe opened it and asked Bobby to put the gun aside, leave the gang, and start boxing again. I got here 5 minutes later and found Bobby crying like a baby in Joe's arms. Then he just stood up and put on his gloves.
Him and Yao wouldn't kill him. No way. They had an argument, but Yao wouldn't kill him. I don't think so, anyway. Well, she lost the scarf. Maybe you should find said scarf. Yeah, good, yeah. Didn't pick up on that. Where on earth the scarf is right now, I've got no bloody idea. Where would the scarf be, I wonder? Yeah, the gun is Yale's gun, and he left it in there. So Joey wasn't one for guns. I think we might need to break this news to I don't know. Have we got any more we can say to her? No, we're good.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Okay, we're running out of leads, I suppose. She has a cold. I wonder if Weekly's. I can call Weekly yet. Can we get anything from Smirnov?
You're gonna like what I have to tell you about the Dunn case.
I know Dunn and the cleaning layer are engaged. O'Leary's involved. Dunn's death might be a racial matter.
I found racial slurs painted on the lockers at Dunn's gym. He was pretty open-minded about racial issues. Maybe his death had something to do with that.
John, half of the crimes in this city have racial ramifications, unless you have solid proof that it wasn't suicide. My hands are tied.
You're gonna like what I have to tell you about the Dunn case. I went to Yale's place and ran into O'Leary's men. They were waiting for him.
Ah, well, it's only normal. They run an illegal gambling operation. If a fight's canceled, they lose money. I'd love to take a swing at O'Leary, but we can't base the case on a hunch.
I'm not finished yet. You're gonna like what I have to tell you about the Dunn case.
Jake works for
A
O'Leary.
close friend of Dunn's works for O'Leary.
You mean that gorilla? Your ex's bodyguard? We know. O'Leary is a respectable citizen.
It's a detective cat. How you doing, Dragon Ball?
There's nothing wrong with him hiring a bodyguard.
You're gonna like what I have to tell you about the Dunn case.
Wow, the chief does not want to know. There's something up with him.
Dunn and the gym's cleaning lady were about to get married.
Great. Call What's News. They'll know what to do with such an incredibly interesting piece of information.
The combination on Dunn's safe was her birthday. He even gave her a ring. You know,
Yeah.
typical suicidal bliss.
Okay, I'm still not convinced, but I might have something for you.
Ooh. Here we go. Yeah, quite a few people have got really sick. I've been okay, but I've been around people that are very ill and I've not picked up. Don't know how. I've been swerving it. If all these animals are in interspecies relations, some of the children could be interesting. I'm happy I've not seen any kids in this yet. Okay, finally the chief's going to give us a little bit more. Where are we?
Life is off and off key, like a bad song. The notes come together but feel flat, unable to create anything resembling music.
Back at Sam's Diner.
And yet, there are ways to string them together to create harmony. Ways that are not always entirely in our hands.
You look tired, John.
I was born to. I'm a cat. I don't know if that's...
It's just the way we cats are.
Well, I can't help but be glad to see you. Yep, I'm beat. I'm starving. Just got back from the annual police medical. Not only did I have to fast, but I also had to chug 2 enormous glasses of water.
Okay.
John, you alright?
I've had better days.
I've had better days. And I'll have them again. I hope.
We both deserve to. The thing is, I'd love to help you out with this case, but I can't. You know I work for the state of New York. If I had any information, I couldn't share it with a private eye. Even if it was lying on top of this table.
You said you were starving. Why don't you go to the counter and order something?
Shady, I love it.
Yeah, sure, good idea.
Certainly illegal, also love it.
If you'll excuse me.
You go and get yourself a cheeseburger, mate.
Skulls for the skull throw!
Matrix, how you doing? Let us have a little look then. Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, East Manhattan. Postmortem report preliminary. Jokes case number 176097, medical team B3, deceased Joseph Richard Dunn. There's our guy. Sex is male, marital status widower. Species lynx, colour dark brown. Age 47, weight 163, height 5'5". Dunn's age, weight and height. Dunn's 163, 5'5". Time of date of death is approximately 7 p.m. on October 19th at 7. Cause of death, violent asphyxia. Form of death, suicide. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. It was very good. Happy New Year. Thank you very much for asking. How was yours, Matrix? Thank you for joining me. Violent asphyxia caused by rope around the neck. The neck presented 4 ring-shaped marks around the entire circumference caused by said rope. Swollen and slightly scraped knuckles on the subject's right hand probably caused recent trauma. Punch someone.
Interesting.
Dunn had 4 marks on neck. No internal autopsy was performed since external evidence seemed sufficiently conclusive. Really?
Now that I think of it, I better eat at home. It's healthier.
Thanks.
Truth is, John, it all seemed clear to me before, but now? Please, promise me you won't take the law into your own hands.
I 100% will.
I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
I give you my word, but I'm probably going to lie.
Sure. You can trust me. I give you my word.
All right. In any case, keep me posted.
It's really like that sort of detective from noir, Dragonborn.
Friend,
like,
you can count on it.
They're really
Take
like,
care, John.
You know, jumping
Always,
feet
Sven,
first
I'll be
into
giving
it.
you new, potentially relevant information. Not to mention second thoughts. When an old dog like him gets that serious, one must be prepared to bite.
Oh, good. Oh, we have 3 deductions. Well, there's a lot of different animals involved. You've got cats, dogs, weasels, goats, lynxes apparently. Like, there's a lot going on. There's a lot more than just the cats and dogs. They all have strange hands. Right. Okay. To the chest expander belongs here. According to Jake, Dunn has a strong argument with Yao when he was painting the scaffold. Dunn's weight, someone threw paint can in the trash. When Dunn died, his knuckles were swollen. Weekly took a very explicit photograph of the rhino and his lover. I'm still not really sure why that has anything to do with it. Who did the footprints belong to at the gym? I wonder if these are connected. Don't know. No. I had an argument with Yao. Swollen knuckles. That belongs to Yao? No. So, I think I know then. It's got to be Dunn's weight. Does that connect? No. Paint. We'll do the paint one as well. Oh, it's got to be in the right order as well. Shit. So we have his weight. Paint and gym floor. Who do they belong to? No. Fuck. So even though there's a strong argument, that makes nothing. Doesn't help us. There's something fishy about Dunn's suicide. It will be his weight then, because that doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. There we go. It was, yeah, because he's 5'5" and he weighs a lot more. So Dunn was murdered. Yes, 90 new year of a new game, buddy. A detective one I wanted to try for a long time. So we've now been able to put something forward to go, okay, because of his height and his weight, he was murdered, right?
I'm much taller than Dunn, and I can barely reach the noose. There's no way Dunn hanged himself. Not on his own, at least.
To be fair, I was expecting him to be taller, only 5'5". Okay. Dunn wasn't tall enough to hang himself from that noose. Dunn had 4 different knuckle neck. I got a feeling they're connected to that. Boom! I got it.
Bobby Yale. I don't know if you had a motive to kill Dunn, but you certainly had the murder weapon.
Dunn will strangle Yale's chest expander. We have new deductions. The chest expander is sitting outside. Dunn was strangled with Yale's chest expander. They had an argument. No. Mary having a cold. Wait, where's Mary's scarf? Dunn wanted to call off the fight. His knuckles were swollen. Could the scarf be the murder weapon? I don't think they're connected. They are? Oh, okay.
Christ. Did Yale kill Dunn just because he wanted to call off the fight?
Jesus. Oh, that's what spills the paint. Could that be true? That doesn't make sense.
I always knew Bobby had issues. But I never thought he'd go that far.
I don't think he would. It's too early to say. I do not think he would.
In my line of work, you really shouldn't jump to conclusions.
But the chest expander, the box in his locker, the marks on my father's neck. It all leads to him. In any case, that doesn't change a thing.
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
My father's still dead, and you still haven't found Bobby Yale. Nothing has changed. Opening the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything.
I don't think Bobby Yale did it.
Time's wasting.
Why would Bobby Yale? But he might call off the fight. But Bobby Yale strangling him and killing him is extreme, considering he like helped
Sonya's
Bobby Yale.
indifference never ceased to amaze me. But most importantly, why was she so opposed to Yale?
John Blacksad? I think I owe you an apology.
Oh shit! What? Apology accepted.
Apology accepted. But what exactly are you apologizing for?
Listen, I don't think my fellow workers treated you with the respect you deserve. I'm so sorry they wrinkled your suit. The thing is, they didn't know we shared a common goal. Bobby Yale. I want to find him and get to the bottom of this as much as you do, Mr. Blacksad. So please, kindly accept my invitation. Why not share our findings? Come on.
Not in a million fucking years. Get in though.
Of course. You don't mind me riding in this fancy car with a wrinkled suit, do you?
Oh, I think you look mighty dapper, Mr. Blacksad. Although, if those wrinkles were to rub off on me... I always play it nice and safe.
A lot of guns, a lot of revolvers. I reckon he was the one. He was one of the ones that left the boxing. He was the one that pointed the gun at the legless blind goat. Which means I feel like O'Leary's the architect of the murder in some way.
Thank you, Blacksad. You won't regret this. So let's cut to the chase. I need Bobby Yale to fight Stone. There's just too much money at stake. So
there's your
I'm
motive for
offering
keeping
you
Yale
my
alive.
help to find Yale. Let's work together.
What kind of help do you need?
A simple exchange of information. You're a good detective, and I, well, let's just say I have my own ways.
See, like the red eyes on the. What is it? Not the rhino. I don't know what that is. No deal.
I think I'll have to pass this time.
Why? What? Do my own ways scare you? Please, hear me out. Let's say I bet a beer that we find Yale in 3 days, and you bet a beer that we don't. In 3 days, one of us has to buy the other a beer. Is that so bad? We're simply two grown men using our money and free will to conduct a small private exchange. And most importantly, we're not hurting anyone. So, yeah, I run a gambling business. What's so bad about that?
Can't really say.
I can't really say.
Well, I can. Nothing. But I'll tell you what is wrong. The way our government is ruining America. We live in a so-called free country. A place where honest people can make a living, provided they don't hurt anybody. We're not communists. Well, at least I'm not.
I would have never thought otherwise. As for me...
It's none of your business.
With all due respect, it's none of your business.
Ooh, all right. Never mind then. In any case, that's not my point. The government betrays our nation's values.
Political
by passing
views.
communist
Here
laws
comes that racial
forbid
stuff.
an honest man like me to make a living without hurting a soul. And that, Mr. Blacksad, is just wrong. I'd even say it's unconstitutional. Do you get my point now?
Gambling's illegal, gambling's also immoral. It doesn't justify what you do.
Okay, but that doesn't justify what you do for a living.
Oh boy. Did you hear anything I just said? Anyway, when the government passes these laws, there's only one legitimate weapon the people can wield. The same weapon that turned America into a great nation. Civil disobedience. So, as the proud American that I am, it's my duty to disobey.
Civil disobedience does not tolerate your ways. You're bending the truth.
You're bending the truth to justify organized crime.
Oh no. It might have been organized crime, but not anymore. I wasn't always a boss, you know. No, sir. I started at the bottom, when Lucky Blitzen ran the show. That good for nothing. His was a reign of terror, extortion, violence, you know, that sort of unpleasant thing. When I took over, I decided I'd make people want to do my bidding. Not out of fear, but out of gratitude. I decided to help people so they would help me.
That beating your thugs gave me was really helpful. Thank you so much.
Those poor bastards didn't even know you were a detective, that you were on our side.
Maybe at first. But when they tied me up and beat the socks off me, they knew very well who I was.
Seriously? That goes against my rules. Who was it?
The two of them?
Yeah, the two of them.
Bastards. But don't you worry. I'll have a talk with those two. I cannot tolerate this behavior. Please accept my apologies, Mr. Blacksad. You see, a lot of people work for me. Many families depend on my business. Not only that, St. Christopher's Hospice practically lives on my donations. The widows of my late employees are set for life. Their kids get free schooling. The cops leave me alone.
That's how
because
he
they know my
conducts his
doesn't
business.
hurt anyone. On the contrary. And, it looks like we're here.
Where is here? Where were we going this whole time? He's not a good guy, though, is he? He's painting himself. I'm a good guy. He's like, yeah, sure. You're running an illegal gambling ring. You're telling me that none of you've not got your hands dirty in this whole time. Not one person has died under your wing of illegal activity.
Yale's apartment?
I told you, I'm on your side. Go ahead, search the place.
Yeah, because you've probably
I'll wait
already
down
cleaned it out of any information that I might need.
Maybe you'll change your mind and share your findings with me. Or not. It's your call, Mr. Blacksad. I'll make sure you're suitably compensated. Colbert! Wilson!
I did wonder if I was ever going to be allowed to go back to the apartment, because I was only there briefly, but we'll have a little look around and see if there's anything that we can find. But surely if they were there, they were looking for they were looking for Yale, so it doesn't make any sense why...
The worst thing about O'Leary's
What gets me
boys
about this is
dropping
they
by
can't find
isn't
Yale.
the beating, but the fact that I can't tell what's theirs and what's Yale's. Can't say this is the ideal drink for an athlete. Then again, it could be your classic bookie thug lunch.
Alma Mater, La Fontaine today.
17th century French fables. Mayor must be one boring old lady.
Oh, there's one up there as well. Again, it's quite odd that there's just these cards everywhere.
Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
Why did she go to Luna Park with Yale? There's the scarf. Why did she go there with Yale? And is that the scarf?
I'm not sure how Yale's love of pickles will help me crack the case, but it's good to know.
Are we going to talk about the scarf?
A woman's fragrance. Almost angelical.
Why is her scarf at Bobby Yao's apartment? Awesome. They're just a load of shit. Stone versus Yao, that's the boxing match that was coming up. Oh, ooh, card. Another card. She was spending a lot of time with Yale. Maybe Bobby did kill him. You know, maybe Joey was gonna... Wait, maybe her and Joey...
Seems like Bobby inherited something more than boxing skills from his father. Besides the tendency to vanish into thin air, of course.
Maybe Joey wasn't the one involved with Mary. Maybe Mary was involved with the boxer, and the boxer... Oh no, because why did she have the wedding? Do you reckon they stole the wedding ring?
So, you like your mob stories, don't you, Bobby? Why would you want such a big closet for so few clothes?
Someone took the clothes.
Unless someone emptied it recently.
Bobby Yao's on the run. There's a little bit more to that. I was thinking to myself, oh, you're okay, kind of getting where this is going. But why was she involved with Bobby Yao and Joey?
Copy 1 of 3. Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago? Judging by the general state of the apartment, they were leading a quiet life. Judging by the general state of the apartment, they were leading a quiet life.
Not showing me a lot in here, are they? Interesting. We have deductions. What was Mary doing with Yao then? This paint on the gym floor. When Don dyed his knuckles, why does that keep appearing? Could be Mary in the picture. Mary went to Luna Park with Yao.
That means she's been here recently, but why? What does Sweet Mary have to do with Yale, the murder suspect?
Why was you here? Mary Purnell and Bobby Yao killed, done. So Mary been at Yao's place recently. Holding down a strong argument. So why his knuckles were swollen? Because Mary and him? No, that doesn't connect. Yeah, no worries, perhaps. So we go, according to Jake Dunn, an argument. Okay, there was 4 to connect there. Someone threw a paint can in the trash. Gym floor. Not that order then. When Dunn died, his knuckles were swollen. Can't believe... No. I don't know where the rhino and the lover come in. No. No. Yeah, I like it. I think it's exactly what they were going for an aesthetic. There's something here. Oh, okay, that one connects it.
Dunn must have punched the can while he was arguing with Yale. I guess that explains why he threatened to call the fight off.
Dunn threw a can of paint in the dumpster. So that cleared up a huge amount. Is there any more, or is that it? We need to go speak to Mary. Some shit is afoot. I reckon some Mary and Yale were having a thing behind Joey's back. He tells him...
I told O'Leary I hadn't found a thing. The minute I was alone, I left for Mary.
Yeah, we have to go to Mary's. And then...
But before all that, I took a small parting gift for her.
And then Joey finds out about... No, we haven't found out who the Rhino's lover is yet. I am trying to figure that one out, because it is on there. It's a deduction, but I'm down to only 3 under the whole deductions thing at the minute, so I've cleared a lot of it off. But Mary and... I don't trust her at all now.
I've never trusted angels.
Mr. Blacksad? What a...
Surprise? When they fall, they turn into demons.
Joey told me he was going to spend the afternoon painting the gym and that Bobby would be fixing something up on the roof. So, after I found the body and called the police, I went to Bobby's place, but he wasn't there.
Why did you hide this information?
So you knew that Yale was with Dunn when he died, and yet you told no one.
I guess I just forgot. Everything is so confusing. I'm sorry, Mr. Blacksad.
You're a fucking liar.
I'm here to figure it all out.
What's your relationship with Bobby Yale? Do you realize you might be protecting a murderer? What's your relationship with Bobby Yale?
What's your relationship with Bobby Yale?
He was like a son to Joey, and we were about to get married, so, you know.
Okay, I think it's time to set things straight.
You were cheating on Dunn with Yale, or was it the other way around?
I knew you were cheating on Dunn with Yale. Or was it the other way around?
No. How can you even think of something like that?
How can you convince me otherwise?
The picture
I found
says...
a picture at Yale's
Yeah,
apartment.
get on with the
You and
picture.
him on a roller coaster. Care to explain, Miss Purnell?
I'm not white, Mr. Blacksad.
What?
7 of my great-grandparents were white. The 8th was black, According to law, I'm a black citizen, even if my skin says the contrary. Do you know what that means when you're born in North Arlington, Alabama?
Segregated housing, segregated schools, segregated restrooms, segregated healthcare. Segregated housing?
Segregated housing, with far worse homes for colored people.
We even have different water fountains, for God's sake. The separate but equal doctrine and all that.
Crap.
That crap.
And all the lies. That's why I moved here. No one knows what color my great-grandparents were.
Yeah, okay, I get that, but what does that have to do with the
Completely
price of fish?
Just think if you were also a woman. He's my nephew, Mr. Blacksad. Joe and I first started taking care of poor Bobby when my sister died. That was when he was almost 15. The three of us went on that trip to Luna Park.
So this is where Joe Dunn comes in.
Bobby was the only one who knew about me and Joey. We were afraid that someone would use my past to ruin his career.
It's not the first time I hear that story.
So Bobby didn't do it. You should have said something.
You should have told me this sooner.
I've been hiding it all my life.
I don't care. We need to know people are dead. I don't care if I made her feel guilty. Let us have a little bit of a look at her. We're going to use my cat senses to figure this out. Where's the little arrow? Oh, got it.
Mary smells like... Actually, the whole room smells like a pie fresh out of the oven. So I can't identify any other fragrances.
Is that important? Is she hiding something?
TV and radio all in one. Where will these mad times lead us?
You have no idea how mental it's going to get, my friend. Some for better, some for worse. Femininity starts at home. Belinda S. Lovelace. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, is there something there? It sort of went to zoom in. Nope. There we go.
Fresh out of the oven.
Nowhere near.
The whole room smells like pie.
Let's talk about the ring.
About Sonia Dunn and the ring. I managed to hide the truth from her.
I appreciate it, but at the same time...
What?
No, nothing. Maybe she has a right to know.
Your secret is safe with me.
I believe you.
Is she going somewhere or is she moving in?
That cherry pie smells so good. I'm starting to get hungry.
Thanks. I pulled it out of the oven right before you arrived. Oh, where are my manners? I'm the worst hostess in the world.
That could have been for anyone else. You don't need to make me some pie.
Let me go get a knife from the kitchen.
Coffee would have been fine.
And you must be thirsty. Let me see. OJ, coffee?
Coffee? God
I'll
damn.
take some coffee, thanks. She's wearing the same clothes in both pictures, so she's probably telling the truth.
Yeah, she was there the same day.
Sorry, I was going to help you with that.
Okay, weird silence. Dude, you're helping yourself to another slice? Calm down. Could be poison. Is this guy up for real?
How about Sonia Dunn?
He just took 3 slices.
I told her about you and Joe Dunn. I had no choice.
And what did she say?
I don't think she took it too well, but she might come to understand it. You should open a bakery and sell these pies.
Thanks. Joey used to say the same thing.
Talk about the queen-size
I couldn't
bed.
help but notice a queen-size bed in the room.
You what?
Sorry. I had to make sure Bobby Yale wasn't hiding in there.
Oh, yeah, sure. Joey bought this place. It was going to be our home after the wedding. I left my apartment and moved in so I could save some money.
If he had left his own apartment and moved in, you could have saved twice the money.
I'm no hooker, Mr. Blacksad.
There are 2 things to smell. Oh.
Now that there's almost no pie left, the scent has also disappeared.
Oh, he was being mad greedy because he wants to smell something else.
Interesting.
Quite
Now Mary
smart.
Smells like a huge dog. Mary.
You
When are you
lied?
gonna stop lying? I know your nephew is here. I can smell him.
What? No. I already told you I don't know where he is.
Stop playing around and tell me. Where is he?
You can search the whole house if you want. Go ahead. He's not here.
He's hiding in that cabinet.
Look, if he's
Yeah,
missing
she's
these
sitting on
days,
him.
just tell me. I'll protect you.
Bobby would never do that.
He's there.
Wait a minute. She's not the one who smells like that. That's where Bobby Yale's scent is coming from. So, that's why you were sitting there.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Could you step aside so I can check, please?
She's gone for the knife. No, she would.
For Christ's sake, put that knife down, would you?
Livora.
Mary, I came here to help.
I mean it.
I don't want to hurt you.
There he is.
Bobby!
Okay, I'm not blocking anything here. Oh, wait, I've got to wait. Okay, hold up. I've got to do it at the right time. Okay, that doesn't work. No. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was going away from it. I didn't realize you had to block towards it. Go for the knife, go for the knife, go for the knife. Oh, shit. Quick, 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 quick. I took an absolute pasting then. Did he kill me? Oh, I had to wait. He just broke my neck on a door. I guess I gotta wait before I go up on it. No, wait, it's gonna break. When's the key here? Wait, so... I'm very confused. When do I press up? I'll do it really, really quickly, right.
I'm gonna kill you!
Think about Mary, Bobby.
Don't even mention her name!
How many times are we gonna do this dance, mate? Did he just have a heart attack?
Bobby!
Call an ambulance. Do as I say. Go on, call an ambulance. Do it
He
now.
too much fire.
In
Did
the
he
face
just...
of a heart attack, there's two things you can't forget.
Airwaves, dude.
1, stay calm. 2, 1 chest compression per second.
This was a kid in really good... This kid was in really good shape. Like, you would have thought that he would
3
have...
Mississippi.
Having a heart attack seems a bit weird.
5 Mississippi.
Bobby. Oh, Bobby.
I just got an achievement for taking my 3rd beating in this game.
Bobby. Thank you.
Heart conditions are a thing. I wouldn't imagine if he had a heart condition he'd be a boxer
I
though.
have lots of reasons to consider this a great day.
I mean, I'm thinking the steroids thing like you, Jude. You wouldn't have, if you got a heart condition, you wouldn't be...
I had discovered that, in truth, we were dealing with a murder. I had found and captured the prime suspect.
Doesn't seem like he is though. I reckon there's more to
And
this
I
than
had
meets the
saved a
eye.
life.
Because he was on roids, that's what I'm thinking. Like he was juicing, so he was like, no, you can't fight until you're clean.
And yet, everything in me screamed that something was going wrong. Terribly wrong.
Promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
I want a gun!
What the hell?
Bang, bang, bang!
A fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualties.
PTSD. He suffers from PTSD.
I hate detectives.
Bang, bang, bang!
You're dead meat, cat.
That or just night terrors.
That you, Smirnoff?
You seem agitated. Nightmare?
Yeah, I have a lot of those.
Yeah, I have a lot of those.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us. Anyway, why don't you go home? In his current condition, Yale's not going anywhere. Besides, we'll take it from here.
I can watch out on my own.
Thanks, but that won't be necessary. I can watch Yale on my own.
No doubt. I just saw exactly how vigilant you always are. As for what happened yesterday, you promised me you wouldn't intervene.
I shouldn't have made any promises. I didn't make any promises. I saved someone's life.
If I hadn't intervened, Bobby Yale could be dead.
If you had warned me, maybe we could have avoided a heart attack. Anyway, what's done is done.
I'm yet to find someone in this game that doesn't smoke, though. I'm pretty sure everyone smokes in this game. My lighter's not very good, apparently.
When exactly did you realize that he killed Dunn? Out of sheer curiosity. I'm a cop after all.
I'm not sure yet. When I saw the picture of Luna... No, I'm not sure yet.
To be honest, I'm not so sure Yale killed anyone.
How about the motive? Any ideas?
Don wanted to call off his fight.
I know Dunn wanted to call the fight off after something Yale...
I don't trust Mary, though. She tried to fucking stab me.
Tell the nurses to...
Are we back? Yeah, I did notice that. It's been quite choppy for, like, it's been on and off the whole stream. Not on and off in terms of the stream's been going on and off, but I've had a bit of a dodgy bit rate, like up and down. It's green now, but it's been up and down. Can you hear me okay? I've paused the game. So I just wanted to make sure that obviously you didn't miss anything. Just let me know you can hear me loud and clear. You're all good? Yeah, I don't know why it does that sometimes. It drops out and then comes back in. It's really weird. It's done it well, it's not dropped out, it's just been unstable. And then this time it was unstable, but now it's back again. It's odd when it does that. I wish I could work out why. But yeah, can you guys hear me okay? Is it all good? Before we carry on. Yeah, we're good now. You can hear me okay. No buffering. Spot on. Right, let's continue. Hopefully. You good? You good? Good, good, good. Let me just refresh that page, make sure everything's fine.
Look at that face of yours. You look like a film detective in his last scene.
I'm afraid this film isn't over yet.
For your sake, I hope you're wrong. You're in charge now, officer.
Okay.
I'll send you relief in 6 hours. Understood?
Doctor.
Who are... Oh, detective. Congratulations. You fared pretty well against that kid. Better than most would have.
I got my ass kicked.
Now, if you'll excuse me...
Do I look like I fared well to you?
Oh, okay.
We, as a society, simply don't trust reptiles. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is our extended belief that there's logic to that distrust.
Sorry about that.
That it's natural and well-founded.
What do we reckon then? Who wants to put money on the fact they had a heart attack due to the fact that he uses steroids?
Is he awake?
Oh, yeah. Go check on him before he falls asleep again. Although, try not to bother him with too many questions.
What's his current condition?
It's too soon to tell. He did have a heart attack after all.
So it was a heart attack. Fiver says that was not a doctor.
Go away. I don't want to see you.
See, I kind of thought he was going to be dead for a second, Invictus, when you said that.
I rarely get to interrogate a suspect with his guard down, in a place as quiet as this. Getting the chance to study his body language with no distractions is a rare gift. His heart rate is increasing. It could mean that he's lying, but it could also just be pure, unadulterated rage.
It was the times, Jambo.
He's looking straight at me.
He's very, very tense.
Stare, I'd think he's lying, but that's not the case. He's clenching his fist, a sign of contained anger. Clenched fist, fast heart rate, fixed stare. He feels some genuine rage towards me. I'm sorry you don't want to see me, but...
I did save his life.
I saved your life, son.
Maybe my aunt feels gratitude. I certainly don't. Luckily, I just got my medication. I'll be snoozing soon.
All right, I'll just cut to the chase.
I'm not worried about that medication. Who killed Dunn?
Who killed Joe Dunn?
What? Are you trying to confuse me? Joe hanged himself.
Dunn was too short to hang himself.
Dunn was too short to hang himself with that rope.
So, it's true? He was murdered.
Dunn wanted to call off the
I
fight.
know Dunn threatened to call off the fight. Why?
How do you know that?
I'm a detective.
That was his anger talking. He never really meant it.
That doesn't matter. Why was he so mad at you? What did you do?
Nothing. Joe thought that I wasn't training hard enough. That I was going to lose.
Bollocks.
All right. Let's just say that I believe you.
There's got to be another reason he was angry. Gotta be.
The murderer killed Dunn with a chest expander and planted evidence to make us believe it was suicide. But he also left enough clues behind to make sure we found the true murder weapon. Then he put the chest expander box in your locker to frame you. Do you know anyone that twisted and who also happens to have a motive?
I don't know.
Desmond O'Leary?
Desmond O'Leary certainly seems twisted enough. Did he have anything against Dunn?
I'm not sure if they knew each other. At least not in person. About a month ago, Joe kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym. He was trying to give a business card to...
Jake Giambi.
Yeah, exactly. Did Jake tell you about that?
Something like that. Maybe it was... What am I saying?
No, it can't have been Jake.
Jake could never pull off something like that. Nothing. Never mind. What about Sonia Dunn?
Sonia?
Doesn't seem like it.
She's odd, but she's his daughter.
I've seen worse, believe me.
I mean, it still sits with O'Leary for me.
What about Frank Cassidy?
Although he was there.
He has a motive?
Maybe. A few weeks ago, Joe took me to
That's
a
a weird
boxing
one.
managers association meeting.
Headed by Cassidy.
Yeah. He was obsessed with making it illegal for boxers to fight without a manager, or without an associated manager. Everyone seemed to go along with it until Joe spoke up. He said that would lower us to mob status. That Cassidy had founded the association just to make money by monopolizing the sport. That made others think twice. And Cassidy ended up empty-handed.
Poor Cassidy.
Well, that gives Cassidy
Black
motive.
said, I think I owe you an, You know, my father disappeared when I was 6, right after winning a fight. We never heard from him again. Do you know what that does to a kid? Who knows where I'd be if Joe Dunn hadn't been in my life. Even when I lost my way and put a gun to his head years later, he still took me under his wing and managed to steer me in the right direction. And now that he's gone, you're risking your life to find his murderer. Thanks.
Just doing my job. Thank you for the information. Right, well, he's not dead, so I think we can trust the doctor.
Thank you for...
Okay, mate. No, he's asleep. He's fine. He's breathing. Let's have a little look at him first. You've got me really worried now, Victus. Well, his heart's beating.
Is that eye movement normal? Is that eye movement normal? The hands say a lot about what's going on inside a person. He seems restless. Should I tell someone?
Fuck yeah, we need to tell someone.
See? There's no fever whatsoever. He must be having a nightmare.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't you have nightmares too, after what he went through yesterday? I know I sure wouldn't sleep.
I have nightmares myself, but those go way back.
Oh, the poor thing. Do you know what my nightmare is? It's that witch I have to work with.
Listen to him. Is he
Good
definitely
thing
okay?
She's got trauma surgery at 12:30, but I wish it were a little sooner, you know? Anyway, thank you for letting me know. And for bringing him in. You don't know how excited I am to be involved in a criminal case.
It might not be important, but I need to take a look at his medical report.
Yeah, this nurse. You don't you think, like, is he more important than I thought then?
The number of cigarette butts is inversely proportional to my hours of sleep. Ah, damn. I need to take a look at his medical report.
Ugh. Don't smell him. No paint. Right, okay, so we've got to try and look at his medical report. And we can make a deduction. Dunn's murderer had it carefully planned out. Yao's shoes smell like a dead man. Dr. Palmer suggests that Yao rests after his heart attack. Doe nurse would be gone later for trauma surgery? No. Pretty sure these might be connections, but I can't see it being the paint.
No, the footprints don't match. If Yale killed Dunn, he did it
how
without
is the
stepping
drill?
in the paint or in different shoes.
So we know that it doesn't. Yeah, so it wasn't you. Take 0 effort. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, sorry, I think I hit that against the desk. Dunn's Gym, no, call weekly. Let's call weekly. Oh, no answer from weekly. Okay, Okay, Don's gym.
Dunn's gym. Sheikh Ostiombe speaking.
Jay, it's Black Sat. I just wanted to...
I have work to do, John. Call you later. Ronald, get on that ring!
What the fuck? Cool, you put me on a case, and then when I try and call you to talk about said case, you hang up.
Hi.
You're awake, handsome?
You seen, yeah, so
We
she
ran
did.
several tests on Bobby Yale last night after admitting him. Have the results come in yet?
No, I don't think so, handsome.
She keeps calling me handsome. Cigarettes. That they sell in a hospital. it takes their effort. I might need to get one. I need to grab a drink quickly, but just so you know, you ever go into a hospital and you can buy some cigarettes. The irony. Do you remember when doctors used to do ads for smoking? I choose Marlboro Red. Yeah. Hold on, yeah. You've been like,
I'll take
look at that door and go.
please.
Honey, get me a pack of Morleys for Mr. Handsome.
It's really weird that I used to smoke. It's like odd when I see people smoking now, because I used to smoke for like 15 years.
I won't be able to read Yale's medical report if she's around.
I always forget sometimes. I was like, I used to be a smoker. That's what we're after. Let's do some seductions before we jump into this. They got cats smoking. Yeah, man, it's insane.
It seems like
The nurse was sitting there
nurse will be
smoking as
assisting
well.
Dr. Talbot during his 12:30 surgery. In 4 hours. Could I get them to operate any sooner?
I mean, what do we need to do to get...
Still with us, handsome?
Come on.
How do we get him to
Report on
do
your
surgery
phone.
on him
I can see
sooner?
it.
Should I hurt Yale? Oh, okay. Fuck you.
Well, that's that.
What if you show me Yale's report and I buy you dinner?
You're handsome, all right. But I'm not stupid.
I won't be able to read Yale's medical report if she's around.
Right, okay. I'll tell you what we need to do then. We're going to need to get this guy into surgery quicker. How do we get you into surgery quicker?
I need to take a look at his medical report.
How do we get him into surgery quicker? Maybe I'll go and smash something over his head and be like, yep, better go take him to surgery now. Go choke one of the other patients. Yeah, is there any other patients here we can... I mean, we don't need to keep alive. There isn't actually a lot more here I can do.
Jerry Highfill. Long time no see.
Blacksad, I didn't want to wake you. How's the boy?
Asleep.
I hope he recovers in time for the fight. I got tickets. Although between you and me, he doesn't stand a chance. It'll be a fun bout, nonetheless. Not like this. God, this is boring.
Don't know whether it's a good idea that he fights.
Are the odds against Yale that bad?
The boy's talented, don't get me wrong. But stone is stone, you know? I bet half my pay, but you know, no vice for me.
Half his pay? You got a good job that bores you.
You say you've got a good job, and yet you're bored.
Well, it's just a figure of speech, really. I like my job. Is it boring? Yes, but I can entertain myself with a good fight or a football game. Well, watching them, that is.
Want to smoke?
You want to smoke?
Don't smoke or drink. No vice for me.
Check for
Smoking
gambling.
is dirty. Alcohol goes straight to your head. And women, they're all just mean. Well, everyone except mine.
They're all just me? No vice at all.
Are you sure about that? Not even one little vice?
How are you, Ronan, by the way? Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you had a good Christmas and New Year.
Vice, it's because something's missing. Something in their life just isn't right. I've got a good wife, a good job, a good house, a good TV, and a good hobby. Sports. Well, watching them, that is. What else do I need, eh? Blacksad, vice is for losers.
Is he okay?
Man, I'm bored.
Well, I'm going back in.
Oh, now I can't leave? Fuck. I gotta kill... What am I gonna do here? Oh, card hidden in the vent. Right, we need to get some... We need to... How do we get them to do more surgery on this guy? Can we get the patient to have a medical condition? It was fantastic, great food, great drink, great company. The only thing that would have made it better if it was warmer. Good, I'm glad. Sounds like you had a fucking
read Yale's medical report
spot on one, mate. Good, good, good. Yeah, we've got really terrible weather here right now. Wind and rain. We need another... How do we... Maybe we just need to... What can we do?
Something's wrong with him. I need to find out what.
We need to look at his medical report. But we can't look at his medical report. And I don't know what else to do. don't know. God, they're everywhere. The devs are like just scatter them around. Can we get in the door? No. These are some strange pictures. How do we get her away from it? Maybe I can... cause a distraction of some sort? Should we give someone a ring? See if we can waste some time. Hold on. Can we make any more calls? Trauma. Ah, we'll call Trauma. Because apparently they have a number.
Trauma? Sherry speaking.
Get Dr. Gregor Talbot, please.
Yes, 1 minute. No, actually, Dr. Talbot won't be in until 12:30 according to my registry. Can I ask who's calling, please?
Fuck it. We'll impersonate Dr. Talbot. Be like, there's a terrible accident, there's blood.
Sherry, this is Dr. Talbot. We have to reschedule the 12:30 procedure. I want everyone in the operating room in 5 minutes. If anyone gives you any grief, tell them it's a matter of life or death. Understood?
As if she's gonna buy that. Was she gonna buy that?
A matter of life and death. A matter of life and death. You gotta be kidding me.
Sure, she believed that. Oh shit, get out the door. Right, let's go steal some files. Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right, now. How do I put this? I need something that you...
Oh. Only if you guess why I'm giving it to you.
Just to spite your fellow nurse. You want to help with a criminal investigation?
You want to help me solve a criminal investigation.
Well, aren't you smart? But be quick about it. You hear me, huh? If that witch comes back.
Right, let's have a little look. Blackout following cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Pertussis? Pertussis? What's pertussis?
What? What does it say here?
Ah, you know doctors. The top handwriting is mine. Let's see. Extrasystole and dehydration caused by panic attack.
Extra what?
You know, arrhythmia, like skipped heartbeats.
Okay, he had a panic attack. Not
What about this
steroids?
It's a good thing I know that Mr. Yale is in Dr. Ferguson's hands. Otherwise, I'd be worried.
Hey, no means no, miss.
So one Dr. Ferguson.
You really don't know who I am, do you?
Miss, I've got orders. And the fact is, those orders say that...
There you are, Miss Dunn.
Huh?
Tell him, Black Sad. I can't get to
Wasn't
that
gonna
big
be
skull
the
of his.
burger you ate
see,
earlier.
Michael,
I didn't think of that. She's my assistant.
this is my assistant, Jerry.
Oh.
How so?
She's helping me with the investigation.
Between you and me, and all due respect, miss, but aren't we taking this woman's liberation a little too far? All right, go ahead. I guess it's her business after all.
Your assistant? You think I'd make a good detective?
No, just whatever.
You wanted in? You got in. Don't complain.
True. Thanks. Anyway, you did your job. I'll send you a check the day after the fight. You can leave now.
Why are you here?
Why did you come? What are you doing here?
She's gonna try and kill him. Yep, there's a gun.
Huh, no. She's gonna do something stupid. Sonia, don't.
He killed my father. You said so yourself.
Actually, he didn't.
No, I told you I wasn't sure.
Look at your face. He did that, didn't he? How could he not be guilty?
Oh shit, I was trying to read them all. Fuck.
Why did you say that?
I didn't say anything. I didn't get a chance because I was trying to read all the options.
Don't.
He killed my father. You said so yourself.
I didn't say that.
No, I told you I wasn't sure.
Look at your face. He did that, didn't he? How could he not be guilty?
Your father wouldn't want this.
Your father wouldn't want you to do this. He was a just man.
That's how you phrase
This
it.
is not justice.
Shut up. None of that matters. How could he not be guilty?
You'll destroy your career.
Your father sacrificed everything.
I haven't got a
pay
chance
your
to
way
read any of the
college.
others.
If you do this, you'll destroy the future your father wanted you to have. It's okay.
Yeah, you can have a fucking hug. Jesus Christ.
Uncle Tim!
Oh, okay, uncle.
Sweetie, I came back from Los Angeles as soon as I could.
I told you not to rush back.
Come on now, honey. Aren't you going to introduce me to your friend?
No, this is John Blacksad, the detective who found Bobby.
Oh, so this is strictly professional. I thought you had some good news for your uncle.
No, Uncle Tim, don't be silly.
Don't be silly. Look at you. Smart, educated, as dazzling as the brightest.
Yeah, because as if he wasn't going to hear or
Every
see
single
that.
man in this city should be at your feet.
Goes well, 3V. How's it go for you? Have a good Christmas and New Year?
Come
you
on.
were dead face.
Better
actually.
let him rest. I see. Let's say you're right and Bobby Yale is innocent. Who should we focus on now?
O'Leary
Well, your father
or
turned down my money, but he made me promise
Cassidy.
one thing, that I'd take care of you if anything happened to him.
But I can...
I know you're perfectly capable of managing that gym on your own, but we don't even know if he'll be ready to fight Stone. Besides, someone seems really invested in stopping that fight, and someone has to pay Mr. Blacksad to get to the bottom of all this. Please, talk some sense.
We have a big time investor. It's your life, it's up to you,
It's your
but
life.
I'll take the money.
As much as you love your uncle, it's up to you to decide whether you want his help or not.
Blacksad, I was just starting to like you.
All right. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you so much.
All right, stop crying or you'll ruin your makeup, honey. Now fix yourself up and I'll buy you some breakfast.
Wait, my purse.
I'll get it. It must be...
Blacksad, wait a minute.
Please don't let her take that gun and shoot
I
him.
think she needs some time alone, just like you and me. Listen, boy, do whatever it takes to find Joe's murderer.
Don't do
Whatever
it.
it takes. If things get messy, don't worry. I'll
Don't
clean them up.
do it.
Deal?
Deal.
Sure. I'll do my best.
Thank you. I trust you to get that ball to the end zone.
No. Are you telling stories about the great Iron Arm again?
Wait a minute. Of course. The Milestones quarterback. Tim Iron Arm Thorpe.
It's a good thing folks usually recognize me sooner. Blacksad, you coming to breakfast?
I'd love to, but I have to go ask for a favor.
That's how we got in. Why did he end up in a wheelchair? So he had like a big career going for him, and now he's paralyzed. We have new deductions. Yeah, the game is actually quite good. I'm still like unsure of exactly who the culprit
Investigation
is,
required that I
but I
ask
have a
Jake
couple
for a
of
small favor.
ideas.
Or demand it, if worst came to worst.
It's one of those ones where, like, is it like obvious, or and we just got to put the pieces together? Or is there more to this than meets the eye? Right, let's have a look at our deduction. Yeah, I can't. I feel like you've got Cassidy's got to be linked to it. There's two suspects. Definitely main suspects. You've got O'Leary and Cassidy. I don't see O'Leary's involved in some way, but I don't know exactly how. It's got maybe something to do with Jake, but definitely I feel like Cassidy has a bigger leg in the race for wanting to kill him, because obviously he wanted to assign everyone a manager, and it was, like you say, Joe stood up against him and said he was going to drop him to mob status. So he has more of a motive, but then I feel like that's too obvious for me to now think that he has a motive. I'll try just the two quick ones about his heart. Oh, what's that? Yeah.
Huh. That lizard isn't Yale's doctor.
Invictus. Fair enough. Called it. Right. I'll be handing out a lot of fivers if people are getting things right. Who got the goat? Did Paps get the goat?
Hey, Jake.
Not now, John.
Let's have a little deduction then.
Not the smartest cookie in the jar.
Fiver to Paps for the goat.
Nor the most tactful. But do I trust him? No. Do I consider him a friend? Yes. I hope he never feels inclined to hit me. He's twice my size.
Well, I did piss him off.
He's been training with those same shorts for who knows how long.
Have a look at the bear now. That'd be funny, but these are boxing matches I really want to see.
How many hits does a boxer take to the head throughout his career? This one's got extra padding, just like Jake.
I think he just called him fat.
Hey, hi.
Hey, focus, will you?
I need to get them to stop training. Oatmeal. Surely. Would be sugar, would it? Throw a banana in the ring. I want to find out what these two boxing each other would be like. Could you imagine a bear and a gorilla having a fucking boxing match? Come on. Stop boxing. If I throw something in, how do I get them to stop boxing?
Hey, Jake.
I said not now.
Oh, use the bell. Yeah, what the fuck? It's another $5 to you, Paps.
All right, that's enough. Take 5. Go on. What, John? What's so important?
Have you noticed anything strange about Sonia?
Have you noticed anything strange about Sonia?
I don't know. Yesterday she said she hated the gym. But it also seemed like she wanted to save the place. Do you get any of this? I sure don't.
People are unpredictable and inconsistent.
It's just the way folks are. We say one thing, and then we go and do the opposite. You just can't expect us to be consistent.
Why are you coaching the guy?
Why are you coaching that guy?
Oh, that's right. You don't know. Sonia asked me to run the gym. Well, at least the fun part. As soon as Bobby Yale's back on his feet, I'll turn him into a champ. I'll make him crush stone. Just you wait. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Have you been a coach before?
Is it the first time you coached anyone?
Yeah, but you think I can't do this, don't you? Well, screw you. We'll win that fight.
You should box. You're a fucking gorilla. Where's O'Leary's headquarters?
Could you tell me where O'Leary's headquarters are?
What are rumbles?
What for? No, no, no. You could get me into trouble. No way.
You owe me for lying
You
yesterday.
lied to me yesterday. And being the good friend that I am, I kept your secret. You owe me. I don't think I'd keep protecting you if we weren't friends. Although, if we were friends, you wouldn't hesitate to help me. Tell me, Jake, are we friends or not?
Damned cat. All right. O'Leary's hideout is in the basement of a Chinese restaurant. But I don't even know how to get in.
Well, I'll see you tonight.
Wait, were we supposed to meet?
Of course. Your place, 11 p.m. See you there.
Ronald, the break's over.
After 30 hours of work and several beatings, every bone in my body ached for a bed.
He's gonna sink me in.
Now
Oh, okay.
it's my turn.
So I went home to recharge.
So he just knocked the bear
That
out.
head was bound to be promising.
And poor bear didn't even see that coming. He just turned around, bang. Okay, so we're going to be breaking into O'Leary's now in the evening with Jake. Why though? I don't understand why we'd need to break into there. We need to go back and talk to that doctor.
What do you know about that basement?
Well, let me think. Nothing?
Come on, Jake, for Christ's sake.
I'm running out of threats to make you
I'm
talk.
running out of threats to get you talking, Jake. And frankly, I don't want things to get violent.
I've come to get O'Leary several times, but they always make me wait in the dining room. One day it was so late that the restaurant was closed. They made me call from a payphone in that alley over there to let them know I was here. A few minutes later, O'Leary came out the back door, that red one there.
All right. You stay by the payphone. Wait till I'm inside. If you see anyone, call the same number you did that one time. Let it ring twice and hang up. Got it?
Screw you.
A promising night indeed.
Well, well, well. Breaking into O'Leary's. When we next go